Hello everybody. Welcome to my first Elestral stream. My name is Brian from Big Kahuna Gaming. This is my first time streaming Elestrals and my first time streaming on YouTube. So there are going to be some kinks to work out. Hopefully you can hear me. If not, anyone who pops in, just let me know if the music's too loud or I'm too loud. It's a work in progress. I'm used to doing Twitch streams, so I figured I'd give this a shot since I feel like more people are on YouTube who watch Elestrals content. So I figured it'd be up my chances of getting some engagement. But welcome. Here we are. I've got a good amount of Daybreak to open, and I'm really excited. It should be a lot of fun. We're gonna try to crack some stellars. Ideally, I'm going for Ash Rabbit and Smoltuga in terms of the serialized stellars that I want. And honestly, I'll take pretty much any rare stellars. Most of them are solars, which I want for the solar deck. I'm definitely going to try to build some sort of solar nexus, like mid-range deck. So I'm actually really excited about that. And yeah, as you can see, I've got a few tournament packs because I'm greedy, and I also wanted to make sure I had my playset of these beautiful things, the Stone Tablet Pharaohgeist. So I've got the other two unopened, but I figured we start with this. So let's go ahead and crack it open. And let's see. That's beautiful. This camera will probably not show its foiling as well as it could be in person, but that's beautiful. Just like subtle. The lines on it are like golden. I dig it. I think it's really cool. Let's just go ahead and throw that bad boy in a sleeve while we're at it. There's definitely a world where Pharaohgeist sees play. I think he has a powerful effect, being able to not only be immune to just combat, but he can't be bounced, which is actually pretty awesome. And it's a taxing effect. So Pharaohgeist, in the right deck, it could actually just be a menace. And there's a world where you can either like bring it back. I know as of the recording of this stream, Wirtz, shout out to Wirtz, just posted a Reanimator deck, which is super cool. So you can obviously just bring this back with Rise to the Ashes and just basically tax your opponent the entire game. That's actually really cool. And or you could just brute force your way into this on the field and just kind of force them to answer it. So really cool card, great promo. Do I want to open these now or do I want to open these later? I think we'll open one now. I think we'll like just kind of add them in along the way. So let's go ahead. I realize that I am not prepared for the amount of trash that I'm about to create, and that's okay. I just gotta do my best not to reveal them. Alright. So start with the Findest. Really cool card. We've got Ash Rabbit. Obviously, all-star. It's in pretty much any deck that can run it. And our first stellar is... Ooh. Signectric. Super awesome middle stage of the Quackle line. I love the beautiful just pink of it. Awesome stance. Beautiful card. Let's go ahead. The beautiful thing. We'll leave you right here for now. Ideally, I'd like to pull some Rise from the Ashes, some Altar of Stars from these tournament packs. That'd be awesome. Oh man, where do we start? Oh man, I don't even know where to start. I think let's crack open some of these. Let's go ahead and just... I thought about pre-opening these, but I figure that's not as fun as watching me struggle. Figure, there we go. 10 plus years of buying packs, and you think I know how to crack them all at this point. Look at this. Look at this thing. This is gorgeous. Stellar Lumaru is phenomenal. Hardly any bend to it at all, which is sweet. Comes in this nice like penny sleeve like And the stellar pattern is phenomenal. I don't know if it'll show without too much glare. A little bit. There we go. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and we're just gonna throw him on the floor. I think I've accepted that this is gonna be a very messy process, and I should just ignore it until the stream's over, and then regret all my life choices. You know what I mean? I feel like we've all been there. I feel like anyone who's open content has just like, all right, maybe I should have a trash bag with me or something, and I definitely should. There's definitely part of me that wishes I had a trash bag, but you know what? It's fine. Live and learn. It's gonna be something kind of satisfying about just picking up all this trash later. Maybe. We'll see. I might instantly hate it. I might just leave it in the office for like a couple days and ignore it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There we go. So not for nothing, these Lumaru are not only just like really nice to look at, but actually really playable. Being a natural 5, it's gonna have a place either as a mainstay in the 5s deck or just a good solid sideboard option. Alright, do I want to crack? I'll crack them all. Why not? Let's just do all of them. So here's Soul Bell. I'm actually really excited for Soul Bell. I love its effect. I love the fact that it boosts your Apollo, and because I'm looking forward to playing with Apollo, and it being able to go into Soul Stocks, which hopefully we crack the Soul Stocks. Stellar. I'm pretty sure it's just a serialized. It's an actual serialized Stellar. That'd be cool. Having a Soul Stocks along with my Soul Bells would be pretty awesome. And I just have to do my best not to be self-conscious about my abilities to open these packs. Everything I've seen, they're either easy to open or they're nightmares. So this will be fun. So actually be the first Elestrals packs I've opened in a while, because I haven't cracked any first edition base set. I haven't cracked any Frostball. I've had my Kickstarter box, and that was about it. So it's been a while since I've cracked actual Elestral packs, so I'm actually really excited. There we go. Beautiful. Same thing. Awesome. Hollow pattern is amazing. And the Soul Bell, great card. It's a 1/4 for single solar. When you foretell, you may special ascend the Soul Bell into a foretold soul stock. So that's awesome. So if you see it in any of your foretell stacks, you just get to go right into soul stocks. That's super powerful. Your Apollo's effects, that foretell cards, are real an additional 2 cards. So this is basically Apollo's best friend. It's a great engine of Apollo Soul Bell soul stocks. I guess I didn't read Lumaru. I guess I should do that right now, huh? When this Lumaru destroys an opponent's Elestral in battle, that opponent may send the top 3, or must send the top 3 cards from their deck to their underworld. So, a little incidental mill, but it being a natural 5 is probably the best thing it has going for it. But who knows? There might be a powerful mill deck. Actually, I'm lying. There is a powerful mill deck. Anyone who knows or has heard Dan, aka A-Drive, talk about mill, he's a big mill enthusiast. So there absolutely is a mill deck in Daybreak between Lumaru, I think it's Ruminous is its ascended form, as well as the Humburst line. There's definitely mill. So that's definitely he's playing that. Alright, so 6 packs to start off. Obviously there's 3 packs in each of these, and we've got 2 full boxes here. So let's go ahead and do this. We got a lot of opening ahead of us, a lot of mess. Oh, that sounds amazing. Just get that fresh card smell. I love it. Nebuleo. Oh man, I should probably set these to the side just so I have space. That's absolutely what I'm going to do. I'm just going to push these to the side. Can't wait to crack them all. There we go, perfect. See this beautiful Circle the Sky V4. It's the final of the 2 spirit pairings, which I'm super excited that I got. Alright, so let's get back into the packs. Nebuleo, my boy. This is definitely my favorite, just base form. I think if I had to pick a mascot, it would definitely be Nebuleo at the top. So Nebuleo, Peegling, fantastic guy. I don't know how much play he's going to see, just because the counter runes are so powerful. He might not get a swing in, but you always have the option to, when it receives one or more solar, you get to target an Elestral and set its base power to 0. So if you ever land this and you've got a couple guys out, and you want to guarantee you knock something out, other than a Tsunami, you're probably guaranteeing knocking out something crazy like a Celestia or something like that. Lumaru, just the regular art for Lumaru. Nice guy. I prefer the Stellar, let's be honest. Oh, Solbell, same thing. Like, these arts are great. Shout out to the artists. But look at these beautiful Stellars. We're definitely going to be trying to play these in our decks as much as we can. Solbell. Calfmel. Nice little recursion. It's not as good as the other spirit gaining, spirit receivers. So when you send it or when he gets destroyed, you can return 3 spirits in any combination of solar and lunar from your underworld to your spirit deck. So it's a little more situational than other healers. I guess we'll call them healers. But it still has its uses. Anisal. Great for this Phosphocyl deck. It's a different way to play Thunder. Fulgari, speaking of ways to play Thunder, super interesting. Really rewards you for playing things like Zeus, Olympus, also Thunderbolt of Zeus. I'm very fortunate to be streaming when I am because there's been so much Daybreak content already. Shout out to Lesternauts and Caleb.exe. He made an awesome Thunder deck list that involved Thunderbolt of Zeus and Fulgaris. So it makes this guy huge, and it's a really cool take on Thunder. We'll separate them. We have Javalucan, 6/4 for 2 spirits. When it destroys an opponent's attack position Elestral in battle, that opponent must expend 3. That's gross. There's been a lot of talks about a Wind Nexus kind of deck, Wind kind of coming back in a major way. We'll see if that's real. I don't know if this sees play in it, but if you make space for it and you can get past runes, forcing your opponent to expend 3 spirits when you knock out one of their guys is terrifying. And ooh, there we go. First hit of the day, Argo, and Lecker. Speaking of wind, so this is awesome. This is an Argo, so it's an awesome counter rune, and I guess we'll mention it for the first time. We have the word counter here. Camera's not going to pick it up super well, but right here they did an awesome thing in Daybreak, where they label all the runes not just with the symbol, but with actual lettering. I know before you kind of had to learn the different types of symbols and make sure you understood the difference between invoke and counter and artifact and divine. Some are a little more obvious than others, but it's just better to make it easier for new players to understand instead of having like a physical key to look at. So I really like it. But Argo itself is a sweet card. It can only be cast after an Elestral declares an attack, and you cast an artifact rune from your hand or deck. So this is almost like a battle trick. It's very much, you have it face down, and your guy's gonna get attacked, and you get to save your guy by either giving it a Golden Fleece or a Bag of Winds or a Thunderbolt of Zeus. Once you're stuck in battle, then you kind of dictate how the battle goes instead of your opponent doing so. It's a really powerful card, and I am definitely glad to have at least one. I would like to have a playset when everything is said and done, because there are definitely a world where you play like an Argo package in some decks. Like I definitely want to play around with like a small 2/2 like Argo and Fleece engine in what's it called? The Solar Nexus deck, just because A, it protects your guys, and B, it's a little Nexus bank in the future once you think you don't actually need the Fleece anymore. Guardian of the Fleece could also be part of that engine. It's another counter rune. It can only be cast when an opponent activates a card effect that targets an artifact or empowered Elestral on your field. Negate that effect, and then destroy a card on that opponent's field. So, it's really good if you already have an artifact. So this is kind of like an Argo package, where you play like a couple of Argo, like a 1 or 2 Fleece, and then an artifact. And that way, if you have an empowered Elestral, you get to protect it with Guardian, and then you get to pop something on their field. it's anywhere from a 6 to 9 card engine, and whether or not that's worth it to you depends on how much space you have. 9 cards is a lot, 6 cards could also be a lot, but it really depends on what you're going for, what your game plan is. Bloom, powerful new card for Earth decks. So counter Room, Nexus Earth. If you do, you may enchant Earth to an Elestral on your field. So that's super powerful. Just be able to activate Nexus abilities at instant speed, as well as just be able to hit more receive effects like Clovey, as it shows on the art. Don't Poke the Bear, talk about combat tricks. This is awesome. This Don't Poke the Bear can only be cast during the battle phase. Target a bear Elestral and give it +4/+4 until end of turn. This is Giant Growth, and it's so funny to say that out loud because Giant Growth historically has arts with bears on it. So they just gave us an actual Giant Growth for the Bears deck, and I think this is actually pretty sweet. Love the Bear deck. There's a world where I could start hunting Reverse Stellar Bears from Frostfall because I already have the Stellar Bears from the Kickstarter. So, Follow the Wisps. Target an Elestral on your field. Your other Elestrals cannot be attacked this turn as long as that Elestral is enchanted. So, super cool one-shot lure effect. It's basically Fun Guide's ability as a one-shot, which can save you if you also have a Fun Guide in somebody else. You kind of create a fog effect for that turn, and also there's synergy with Fun Guide itself when you cast this. Dratara, my sweet little puppy dragon. He is amazing. He's a 2/4 for 1. You can Nexus Solar, and when you do, you return up to 2 Solars from your Underworld to your Spirit deck. Powerful card, decent Nexus card. It's your Jotaya, or your Jotora. This is Jotora. It's your Jotagua of the set. Really cool card for Solar. Morfrost Bat. Another Morfrost. What's that now? 4 or 5 different Morfrosts. So the Morfrost deck is slowly coming together. I don't know how viable it's going to be in Daybreak. Maybe someone can break it, or it might take until we get the newer Morfrost. They won the contest, the Chimera. I'm looking forward to that one. It's going to be super cool. But for now, May might help. Polzer, the Nexus form of Panzer. Shout out to Panzer. Kung Fu Panda, it's so awesome. This Polzer gets +1 attack for each Frost Elestral in your Underworld. This effect cannot increase your Polzer's attack by more than 5. So at most this becomes a 7/2. It's pretty big. It's gonna get in there, as long as it doesn't get Gorgon's Gazed in combat. 7/2 is a good stat line. It might be like a 1 or 2 of slot in the Morfrost deck or any Frost deck that mills itself. Bowl of Apollo, an awesome artifact, as it says. Artifact right here. This Empowered Elestral can attack opponent spirit decks directly. When Apollo is enchanted and the Empowered Elestral deals damage to an opponent, you can return Solar from your Underworld to your spirit deck. So that's super cool. I love some attack directly cards. And if you also have Apollo out, you also get to start gaining some spirits back. So sticking this on a big beater and just pushing forward, it really starts to put pressure on them. And Broomalinx. And, Owloon. My first Owloon, not to be my last Owloon. Cannot wait for month 8 of Lunar to come in. It's going to be so cool. Guys, I'm a big fan of full art lands, energy, like super fancy looking stuff. So full art lands are my jam in Magic the Gathering. I love the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, like Pokemon silhouettes on energy cards. Those are my jam. So when HR decided to put out full art spirits, I'm hooked. Like, literally. I know this is mainly, we're opening Daybreak today, but I have Shattered Stars. Like, I've got this much Solar, and I've got this much Thunder. Like, I've got Shattered Stars to open, and depending on how this goes and how much time I've been here for, I might crack some of that. But that's besides the point. That was me getting distracted by the awesome Owloon. But let's look at Broomalinx real quick. Awesome Frost Elestral. You can Nexus up to 2 Frost, so it's good Nexuser. When you do, you can target 1 non-stadium rune. If it is face up, turn it face down. That rune cannot be cast as long as this Broomalinx is enchanted, and the enchanting spirits are sent to the Underworld. So this is really good at shutting down divine runes that are already active, if someone makes the mistake of slamming 3 spirits on like a Demeter or Hephaestus, and they pass, and you slam this down, and you Nexus, not only do they lose all the spirits that are on that divine, but it can't be flipped up as long as they have the Spruma links. So it's a really cool kind of situational effect, but when it goes off, it is extremely powerful. Plus, you can also do it multiple times, so the more you Nexus, you start to lock down their board, and you force them to either just leave their spots occupied, or you force them to get rid of those runes for active runes. And that could be good if you lock up powerful counter runes. If you lock up a Gorgon's Gaze that they can't afford to activate that turn, then you put them in an awkward position. So, Broomlink's super powerful card. If you're wondering why I'm looking backwards, it's because I have all of my monitors and stuff behind me, so we're kind of in this not the best spot in terms of setup, but we're working on it. Calf Milk, good to see. Core of Shine, another potential solar mid-range deck. Ooh, it's got some bleed to it. I know I've seen on Discord that some cards have had like a bit of a like ink bleed on it. Yeah, there's a little bit right here, and there's a little bit on like the 2 and the symbol itself. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't see it as like an issue. Like technically it's an issue, but I think it's kind of neat. So when this Core of Shine receives 1 or more solar, you can foretell cards equal to the number of spirits enchanting it plus 1. So the first time it will always foretell 2, which is pretty neat. It's a 2/4 for a single solar, and then you may draw a card and put a card from your hand on top of the deck. Super interesting. Really good at setting up ascensions, like putting a Soul Stocks back on top for your Soul Bell, setting up things like your Celestleo or your Nebuleo or your, I think it's Leo Bright. So, interesting engine piece. Don't know how useful it actually is going to be in the long run, but still a powerful card. Plucky, they gave us our Elechik counterpart. Instead of being a 4/1, it's a 1/4 for a single solar. When you normal cast this Plucky, you search your deck for a Divine Rune and add it to your hand. Simple. It's more defensive than Elechik is, which can be seen as a negative. Having a 4/1 stat line is really good just for putting pressure on your opponent, but you make do. There we go. Our first Lunar Elestral of this whole opening. It is Pandalence, super great guy. As we see, the 4/1 stat lines vary. It's, other than being a 5, like 4 applies a good amount of pressure to things that aren't like rabbits and such. You can disenchant Lunar from this Pandalence in order to return a counter rune from your underworld to your rune row face down. That, I can't imagine a world where that's not going to be broken one day. Being able to just reanimate your Gorgon's Gaze or your PTAs and just basically telegraph, hey buddy, whatever you're about to do next turn, I have an answer for it, so just be careful. Like, it takes your normal cast, but sometimes that's worth it if it keeps you alive. Like, if you know you need a shield to survive the turn, paying 1 to guarantee you have a shield is worth it. So, powerful card, can't wait to see more Lunar cards. Mudlet, I love this guy. Folks, I absolutely love this guy. Mudlet is a 3/3 for an Earth. When this Mudlet receives 1 or more Earth, you can change the position of an Elestral. It's an Earth Eddy. It's Sorlet without the extra expend. I love it. It's a great receiver because you get to start manipulating not only your opponent's Elestral's position, but also yours technically. So I think is great for the Earth deck. I look forward to hopefully building an Earth Nexus or Beatdown deck. Humburst. Oh, here's the milk card I was talking about. It's a 4/3 for a fire and a solar. You can disenchant fire and a solar from this Humburst to force an opponent to send the top 6 cards from their deck to their underworld. That's one of those end game, just hit you for a whole bunch type of mill. I look forward to losing to this. Let's be honest. It can be unassuming, but it will beat you every once in a while. That's my first fire. Porcutide, awesome defensive Elestral, 1/4 for a water. When this Porcutide is destroyed in battle by an opponent, they must either discard a card or expend 2. So, Punisher mechanics in card games in general, where you force your opponent to make a choice that's bad for them, isn't always super popular, because there's always like a better option. But early game, like early to mid game, this is always going to suck, because they never want to discard a card, and they don't just want to throw away 2 spirits. So in terms of Punisher mechanics, it's a pretty good one. It's definitely good in like defensive water decks, which, to be honest, a lot of them are nowadays. And it's definitely great in the, if you're expecting to go to time, you ever just crash a Porcutide in and force them to expend 2 or lose one of their cards, that could be possibly good. Is that my first water? Yes, it is. Another Anisel, so we're slowly building up our Phosphocell chain. And nice rare, Dense Fog. Suppress each Celestial that is not Lunar Enchanted until the end phase. So suppressing is such a powerful thing in Elestrals. Basically shutting down all the abilities of non-Lunar Enchanted Elestrals, which can be super powerful for destruction effects, like Porcutide. So it's definitely an awesome rare. It's definitely going to see a lot of play. Leviathan, beautiful art. Just shout out to the artists. Just such beautiful art. Johnny De Oliveira, looks like he's going to be making he made all the spirit arts for this set. Absolutely beautiful. Dense Fog is a great rare. Alright, here we go. We've got Nebuleo, another Peakweem, another Lumaru, another Soul Bell. We're gonna see a lot of these patterns. So I'm expecting to own like 75 Soul Bells by the end of this, guys. I'm not delusional. I'm gonna have plenty of Soul Bells. Calfmel, Porcutide, Anisel. I think we're just gonna have a bunch of Anisels before we even open this box. Fulgaris, well, definitely have Fulgaris, and ooh, there we go. That's awesome. All right, this is Heliolith. It's one of the Likers. This is one of the Lith Cycle. This is a really cool one. It's a 5/5 for 2 solar, but this Heliolith can be normal cast with solar if an artifact is enchanted. When you cast this Heliolith, you can return an Elestral on the field to its owner's hand. So not only can you normal cast this double cost Elestral if you have an artifact, which Fleece is going to be, I think Fleece is going to see a lot more play, or is going to see a bunch of play. Like I said, the Argo, like an Argo engine, it could possibly see play. Heliolith goes in an Argo deck, like undoubtedly. And not only is it super cool that it gets to be a decent bodied 5/5, but it's a non-targeted bounce, so it gets through certain protections. I don't think it gets through a Pharaohgeist's protection. I'd have to, let's see. Let's have a read. Cannot be returned by... No. So, it can't bounce that, but it can bounce pretty much anything else indiscriminately, which is super cool. Awesome that we picked one up. I definitely want at least 2 of these, so hopefully we get one more in any of our boxes. Got Calfmel, got Corvishine. Ooh, this one's got... Oh wow, this one's got some serious bleed. I don't know if you can... tell. It's got some serious bleed on it. Pretty cool though. Like I said, I'm not going to be angry that there's bleed. I think it's actually pretty neat. We got Plucky, we got Pandalance, Mudlet, my boy. Pulsar, he's an angry guy. Bow of Apollo, won't say no to more of those. First Light. First Light is, I think it's the first one I picked up of this one. It's a great Invoke rune. It's gonna be the card you want the most starting out, especially if you have, it's so good for an explosive turn 1. Basically, First Light, it says search your deck for a Solar Celestial and put it on top of your deck. So it's so good because of the Foretold mechanic. So like I mentioned, Soul Bell can ascend into a Foretold Soul Stocks. So if you ever just go normal cast Soul Bell, First Light Soul Stocks on top of your deck, Apollo, Foretell off of Apollo, you get to turn 1 Soul Stocks, and you set yourself up for like a really powerful turn 2. So, love First Light. I know it's a holo in the Shattered Stars, and I'm really looking forward to cracking some of those. And there we go. We got some hits in these starter deck packs. Let's put that there. Celestlio. He is... Look at this White Pyro. Look at this. Pretty guy. Celestlio. He is the literal face of the set, and I can't blame him. It is a powerful card. It is a 13/10 for 3 solar. You can foretell 4, and each solar Celestial foretold this way to your hand. Then you may destroy cards on the field up to the number of cards added to your hand this way. So this is just, it's a potential board wipe. If they don't answer, if they don't Gorgons it, if they don't, it isn't like a once and only type of deal. Every turn they can start foretelling and they just start wiping the board. So if you don't have an answer, if you can't gaze the ability and then Earthquake it next turn, you are in for a long game. Actually, it won't be long because for 3 spirits, it'll start beating you down. Really good card. I don't know if you play more than one or two in the deck that it goes in, but it's super powerful, and I'd like to build a Celestlio deck. Definitely gonna try my hand at that. Alright, last pack from the starter deck cards. Just wanted to thank everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. While you're around, just do me a favor, just drop a like, sub to the channel. I plan on bringing more Celestial content onto this channel. If you looked, I did a bunch of Digimon stuff back then. I might go back into Digimon in the future, but right now I'm really excited about Elestrals and Flesh and Blood. I'll just say it out loud. Really like Flesh and Blood, but I'm really excited about Elestrals in terms of making content for it. So the plan is to make some deck techs and maybe some gameplays, maybe record the Tuesday night casuals. So yeah, if you want to see more Elestrals content, just drop me a sub, like the stream, and just follow me on the socials and let me know what cards you want me to build around, if there's a certain deck you want to see, what pull of everything that I pulled today is your favorite. And let's go back into it. We got Plucky, Pendulance for seeing the patterns, Mudlet, my boy, our first Boltuga of the day. Love this guy. Boltuga, 3/4 for an Earth. When your normal cast is Boltuga, you can expend Earth in order to search your deck, and or Underworld for an eruption added to your hand. And or Underworld is so good. So you ever just blow through all your eruptions, you can just reanimate one. That's super good. And he's a 3/4, decent body. Barabib was a little cutie patootie. 1/1 for an Earth. When you cast an Invoke rune with Earth, your opponents may expend a Spirit. This effect may be activated up to 4 times in a turn. When you cast Mudslide, you can special send this Barabib and Barabog from your hand or deck. So not only is this cute guy a taxing effect, he's like a hate bear. And for any of you who play Magic the Gathering, hate bears, they do something to annoy your opponent. They either tax their mana or they prohibit them from doing some type of thing. So Barabib is kind of like a hate bear. And so every time they want to cast a thing, when you cast, oh, never mind, it's just burning. I thought it was the other type. That's Farrageist. Farrageist is a taxing card. This is a burn card, which is even better for me. You cast it and Earth it. So if you're a mainly Earth deck, you start casting Earth spells, they have to start burning away their life, and you do it up to 4 times, which that's pretty terrifying. So this in some sort of fruit burn deck can just really go off. Plus mudsliding into a Barabug, which I believe that's the one that taxes them. Really good card. There we go. There's the first Soul Stocks of the day, guys. 4/7 for 2 solar. When you special cast the Soul Stocks, you can enchant up to 2 solar from your Underworld to your field. You can disenchant solar from your Apollo in order to destroy and target a card. So Soul Stocks is this whole engine: Soul Bell, Soul Stocks, and Apollo. Hopefully we crack an Apollo. We'll definitely crack an Apollo at some point. But super good. That's its own engine. Being able to pop something just for disenchanting off your Apollo. Plus, with this guy, by special casting him, you get to bring 2 more solar back onto an Apollo's, per se. Really good card. We have Pharomel, the middle stage between Cathmel and Farrageist. 4/7 for solar and a lunar. When your opponent's Elestral declares an attack, you can spend lunar in order to negate that attack, and then special send this Pharomel into Farrageist from your hand or deck. That's really cool. Bit of a negate attack as well as a special ascension. So once you set up Pharomel, if they don't Gorgon's Gaze or they don't do something to stop its ability before they swing, they're basically at a standstill because they're not going to want to swing because you can easily just expend and then special ascend. So they're going to be forced to dig into an answer like an Earthquake. A really cool card. Bear Bog for our Barabib. Now we just need a Mudslide. A 3/7 for Earth and a Water. When an opponent casts a card without Earth or Water, they must expend. Yeah. So this is taxing them. This is taxing them an extra Spirit if they're not playing Earth or Water. So, good card. And, ooh, there we go. Circle the Sky. Another Vipyrus, sweet. Circle the Sky, V4. Beautiful. It's on the playmat. I love these playmats. So it's a single Rainbow Spirit. Nexus up to 2 spirits. If you do, you may draw a card. So not the most powerful way to Nexus nowadays, because there are so many good Elestrals that just do it and also have a body on them. But if you need to like Turbo Nexus and you just want to like Nexus 3-4 times a turn, this is definitely one way to do it. Beautiful card. And honestly, can't complain. I got 4 hollows from my 6 starter deck pack, not starter deck packs, from my 6 blister packs. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. I think before I crack open these starter decks, I'm gonna crack open another tournament pack. So we already have a Signectric. And let's see what else we got. Alright, Alachek, super playable. Can't complain about that. Foamy, beautiful art by Daniel Reyes. He's just looking up at the what's the Fire Ascension? Someone in the chat helped me with the Fire Ascension. But just looking up at it, it's really cute. And our seller is September. Middle stage of the Sprouter line, where it's Helen when you need her. I think she already has her seller September. But awesome. Love it. Having September, can't really complain. We're gonna put you right here. You're with an eyelight. Yeah, you're with an eyesight. Alright. So there goes another one. Let's go ahead and put you with your other tournament pack commons. Alright. Let me see. Do I want to take a break from Daybreak? Let's take a quick hiatus from Daybreak. I know I said we're cracking Daybreak, and we are, but I really just want to start cracking some Shattered Stars because I don't want to do this off camera in case we crack open a Stellar. So we'll show off the cards the first time, and then we'll just beam right through to the Hollow. You have Sluggle. This is one of the best healers, followed by Jataga, the actual best healer, I think. Let's see. You cast it. Yeah, this is on casting. This is on receiving. So it being a receiver is so good. Narpoon, great for your Frost decks. Caprico, I don't know if it's seen a lot of play, but if you can get in a couple attacks with it, it can take over. Babloon, really fun art. And ooh, beautiful. Stained Glass Majesty. That's really pretty. If I'm being honest, I picked up a couple of these Water Shattered Stars. Oh, wrong card. Mainly because I needed Leviathans. But I figure if I'm just going to be cracking a bunch of packs, I might as well. Yeah, so there's this. I picked up, how many did I pick up? Picked up 2 bundles. So I picked up 6 packs. So we're just going to try to run through the Shattered Stars Water real quick. It's Babloon. Hollow Leviathan. That's pretty cool. I have no problem with the Hollow Spirits. I would just need like 15 of each. You know what I mean? Otherwise, like, I'm a bit of an OCD kind of guy when it comes to like my fancy resources. Let's see, like for energies, for lands, for dons. If you play one piece, I played a little one piece. Like, I need them all to just look the same. So like, if I wanted to play Hollow Leviathans, I would need all of my Leviathans to be hollow, just because I'm weird. What can I say? Caprigal, Babloon, Tsunami. Oh, such a good hit. This actually also the second reason why I wanted to pick up some water packs, because I wanted a chance to hit some Tsunamis. I think this one we're gonna double sleeve. Just I don't know if this has the same issue as some of the other Shadowed Stars hollows, but they've curled quite a bit. So I'm just gonna, from the jump, I'm just gonna double sleeve it, because I would like to eventually play with a fully hollowed out, like pimped out back row. I've already got, let's see what I have. I've got my 3 Gorgons, hollow, my 3 PTAs. Do I have 3 PTAs? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have 3 PTAs. And I now have... I still need Shield and Tsunami. But Shields, we're going to get from these bad boys. So let's get through these. Golden Apple of Discord. That is the generic rare of water, which is fine, of the water month. Good card. Discard a card from your hand, discard a card from your opponent's hand at random, and they mill the top 2. Like, that's pretty good. Better in some decks than others. Obviously, it can be played in the Fruits deck. It was played in the Reanimator deck. That Worth showed off, which is actually pretty cool, just because you get to pitch your Farrageists. Plus, you get to lighten up their hand a little bit, so pretty decent card. All right, go right through these. Ooh, second Majesty. That's cool. Hopefully, this last pack has a Tsunami, so I only have to purchase 1. Let's see. Good comments, by the way. Like I know I'm brushing through them because they're all the same, but like these are actually really good comments. Like Tratago is one of the best receivers in the format right now. Narpoon is a great searcher with this good body for Frost. Sluggle is just iconic. Caprigal is a little on the fence, but it could have its day one day. Babloon the same. It's just like a lord. Water Enchanted Elestrals get +2/+2. That can be pretty good. And, ooh, okay. Not a Tsunami like I wanted, but Statue of Poseidon's also pretty cool. Like, realistically, I don't know if I'd pick up Poseidons if I didn't open them. Because, like, they're good, but I don't know if I really want it, but having one is sweet. Alright, so I got 1 Tsunami out of that, which is fine. Not heartbroken about it, but let's get back into some actual Daybreak. So let's go. We've got 2 Chronodaos, 2 Farrageists. Super pumped. Let's see. I think we'll... What are we starting with? Yo, Stellar Christoph. What's up, buddy? How are you? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you. We are just about to crack open into two of each starter deck. We opened some... We opened our Soul Bell blisters and our Lumaru blisters. So of the 6 packs, we picked up 4 hollows. So an Argo, Heliolith, Celestleo, and Circle of the Sky. Really pumped about Heliolith, and Argo for that matter. I'm kind of pumped to play some sort of artifact mini package. And I have 3 tournament packs. I'm good, bud. So I had 3 packages, so I had 3 tournament packs. I opened 2 so far. Picked up a Signectric and a September. And we're going to leave this one till right before we open our boxes. Argo is dope. I think it's definitely like a... Like I'm treating it like a combat trick, and I love combat tricks. Alright. Let's do Chronodown first. There's definitely a world where I could have brought like something sharp to open these with. It's okay. We'll just peel. or not peel. I think we're just gonna have to cut it off here, guys. Oh, there we go. Ha! False alarm. We got there. Alright. Beautiful solar dice. Just put that right here. We've got our lovely cardboard. We've got 3 packs of Daybreak. Such an amazing thing that they did to these starter decks. I think it's such a smart idea to allow customization when you pick this up. Like, sure, it's $25, but for $25 you get a 60 to 70% of the way there deck, plus 3 packs to customize it as you see fit. So we'll set aside all the packs from all the starter decks and open them together. Real quick, let's just hydrate. One of the keys to streaming I found is make sure you stay hydrated, because you don't want to lose your voice when you have to talk for 3-4 hours. You know what I mean? All right. All right. So first things first, we got to see if we open up a beautiful stellar little croc, and no sundial. That's okay. But Chronodown, super powerful guy. He's an 8/14, 2 waters and a solar. You can disenchant water from this Chronodown in order to target and destroy a card. While you have at least 6 enchanting water or solar, this Chronodown cannot be targeted by opponent's card effects. Alright, so it takes a little bit of setup, but you can basically set up a giant guy and just beat your way to victory. Really cool. Sundials, 2 Nomadiles, 2 Pluckies, 2 Foamies, Tadpuffs, Galaxy, shout out to 5s, really good deck. Aetheros, Jatagua, good old 5s. Eddie, our boy Edward. Non-Hollow Kurobus, actually kind of excited. I don't think this... I've heard Daybreak doesn't have a problem with foiling, but in the event that it didn't get fixed, I would have definitely hunted down non-Hollow Kurobuses. Porky Tide, got some Nogs, got some Ambrose, got a couple Poseidons, got a couple Tridents, got a couple Atlantises, Rockin' a Hard Place, 2 of those, non-Hollow Argo for the same issue. More importantly, we've got awesome reprints, 2 Gorgon's Gaze, 1 Altar of Stars, and 2 Tsunamis. So this isn't all you're gonna need, but realistically, if you buy 1 Chronodown and 1 Ferrogeist, you have almost all of the counter runes you need for pretty much any deck. Realistically, 2 of each, you'll have 4 of each powerful rune. So what? 4 Gorgon's Gaze, it'll be... Well, they all have Altar of Stars, so technically you're going to have 4 Altar of Stars. And then Ferrogeist has PTA and Shield, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, PTA and Shield. So, like, this setup right here, like, yep, it's about $100. But it gets you all of your counter runes, gets you a bunch of playable Elestrals, plus it gets you 12 packs. So, if someone has $100 to spare, but only $100, this gets them a good chunk of the way of having most of the staples they need. And then from there on, they can just pick up singles from either somewhere on the Elestrals Marketplace, Discord, or at their local game store, and you can kind of just build off from there. So I really like what they did with these starter decks. They put a bunch of awesome staples in there. And then we have our Leviathans, our Luminapes, and a couple of Outlands. Let's see. Let's actually talk about Rockin' a Hard Place real quick before I forget. This Rockin' a Hard Place's cast cannot be chained by counter runes. So being a counterable is super cool. Target a rune and an Elestral on the opponent's field, and that opponent destroys 1 of them. So literally a Rockin' a Hard Place. The fact that you can't interact with it is super cool. It can be Divine Blessing, I think, but no, it can't be. It can't be chained by counter runes. So powerful card. We'll see if it sees play. Some sort of water, lunar, like mid-range control deck. Alright, let's stick that bad boy in there. Well, let's do 1 and 1. Let's work our way down. That one opened a lot easier. Alright, we're gonna hang on this, boys. Another awesome dice. We'll just throw these fellas over here. This is the regular Art Pharaohgeist. Super cool card. Like I said, if you didn't get a chance to pick up your Pharaohgeist Stone Tablets, I'm pretty sure it's still a bonus if you pick up $50 worth of Daybreak. So don't miss out. Like, this card is absolutely beautiful. All right, let's see if we get a Stellar Camel. No Stellar Camel. All right, that's fine. Got a few Calf Mouse, a couple of Pheromouse, some Ajitara, some Lumarus, Peegleam, Soul Bell, Soul Stalk's Engine with Corvishine, some Pluckies, Cypermal, one we haven't seen yet. When you cast a Cypermal, you can search your deck for a Golden Fleece and cast it, empowering this Cypermal. Spirits from your spirit deck and or Underworld can be used to cast that Golden Fleece. So that's really interesting. I think this deck actually has Golden Fleece, so we'll talk about it in a second. But Cypermal being able to fetch out a powerful artifact is really cool. Pendulance we've already seen, really good for picking up some counter runes in case you're in a stall. Spectrus, the newest honorary 5. People are really excited for this guy in 5s. It's a 4/2 for Lunar. It gets +1 attack for each suppressed Elestral on the field. And when this Spectrus enters battle with an Elestral, you can suppress that Elestral until the end phase. So notice how it says enters battle and not attacks. So not only are you essentially a 5 when you attack something because you're going to suppress it, but you're a 5 defensively because when it attacks you, you're entering battle with it, if I'm reading it correctly. There might be some nuance to the rules that I'm not aware of, and if that's the case, I apologize. But from how it reads, enter battle is up both ways. So it's essentially a 5 on defense and on attack, which is super cool. A couple of Ambrose. Yeah, our first look at Apollo. So if we don't open any hollows, we'll at least see this guy. When you cast this Apollo, you can enchant up to 3 solars. You can disenchant a solar from this Apollo in order to foretell 3, add up to 1 solar Celestial foretold this way to your hand. So Apollo is super cool. It's a great solar engine. Obviously with Soul Belt, it foretells 5 instead of 3. And when you disenchant this guy while you have a Soul Stalk side, you can pop a thing. That's really cool. So Apollo and the Holy Cows are a fun mid-range engine. Temple of the Sun, it's your typical solar stadium. First Flight, alright, no reverse stellar First Light, that's fine. Golden Fleece is the one I was talking about. The Empowered Celestial gets +2 defense for a solar. If the Empowered Celestial will be destroyed in battle or by an opponent's card effect, you may destroy this Golden Fleece instead. So it's a one-time shield effect, super cool. Shield, I guess I shouldn't say that considering Shield of Achilles is a popular card. It's a one-time protection bubble. So really cool. Not only does it buff up your card defensively, but also it will take the place of your Celestial if it gets destroyed. Plus another Argo. 2 shields, 2 PTAs. Super sick that they did this. I'm telling you, and plus an altar. Literally, 4 of these gets you all the counter runes you could ever ask for. Plus altar, so good. Dense Fogs too while we're at it. And this is just a bunch of Luminapes and a good amount of Outloons. So both starter decks are super awesome, super fun right out of the box, and with only minor modifications can probably be powerhouses. Don't know how well they'll fare in the Daybreak meta as a whole, with how aggressive 5s are and other powerful decks, but both of them are super fun. You could easily bring them to a locals or the online casuals and just have a good time. Alright, let's see what is next for our corner dial. Like I said, fingers crossed, looking for a adorable blue crocodile. Not gonna lie, Stellar Sundial would be super awesome. There we go. don't know if you guys can see right here in the corner. I did pick up a Sundial plush. He's adorable. He's a little chonker. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, okay. All right, boo hiss, etc. No stellar Sundial. That's okay. Maybe we'll get lucky with a rock in a hard place. And server says no. No stellar, no reverse stellar. That's okay. Hopefully make up for it in its packs. Again, guys, if you're in the chat right now, thank you for hanging out. If you haven't already, go ahead and drop a like on the stream and drop a sub to the channel. The plan is to bring more Elestrals content. I'm really excited to play this game. I've been around since the Kickstarter. Watching how it's evolved and how it's gotten better and better every set is super exciting for me, because I've been a fan of A-Drive since, gosh, I want to say at least the X and Y era of his content for Pokemon. So I've been a fan for a long time, and I've seen what he's done for the Pokemon community. And I knew the second he dropped this Kickstarter project, I wanted to be a part of it, because he's such a, community-driven person. So I knew it was in good hands. I knew this wasn't going to be some cash grab, and I was really excited to support it. And here I am, right? Like this is 4 starter decks, 2 booster boxes. Like I'm kind of invested at this point, right? I'm not sponsored, by the way. There's no sponsorship link, unless Dan wants to help your boy out. I'm kidding, but I just really believe in this game, and I'm really excited about it. I love that the organized play has happened, by the way, everybody. If you haven't already, and make sure you bring this to your local card store. Make sure you get them involved in tournament play. I have to look for card games in my area. I'm in an awkward spot of Jersey where everything's a little far away, so I've got to kind of go out of my way, see if I can get in touch with these stores, and if they haven't already supplied Elestrals, get them to have a locals, because that'd be super awesome to be able to play in person. But all right, last chance at a stellar camel. All right, no stellar camel. That's fine. Will we get a reverse stellar? What's it called? First Light. No reverse stellar First Light. All right, that's okay, guys. No stellars, no reverse stellars from our starter decks, but that is quite all right, because we've got 12 packs of Daybreak right here. So let's dive in. I think after these packs, I'm gonna open. I've got a bunch of Thunder Shattered Stars that I'm gonna open. So we'll see if we open any Toxion's. I really want Toxion's. Speaking of Toxion, I have the Nexus right here, Toxic Swarm. This has been one of the exciting new Wind Elestrals that got people excited for the resurgence of Wind Nexus, so to speak. So, 4/1 for Wind. When its Toxic Swarm receives 1 or more winds, your opponents must expend a Spirit. So, just like Toxion, powerful card. We'll see if it pushes the archetype back up to prominence. Rhynymph, super sweet Nexus of Spynymph, I believe. It's a 1/5 for Frost. You can expend Frost in order to remove this Rhynymph to your rune row. It becomes an artifact rune empowering an Elestral of your choice with the effect. This empowered Elestral is suppressed and gets -2 defense. So, super cool. Obviously, there are cards that care about you having artifacts, that care about empowered Elestrals. I think Heliolith cares about, let's see, if an artifact is enchanted. So yeah, this becomes an artifact rune. So technically you could run some sort of little guy debuff for your opponent's stuff, play Heliolith for cheap. I'm sure there are some advantages to that. Plus you just get to shrink your opponent's guys. So that's pretty neat. Temple of the Sun, gotta have your stadiums. Guardian of the Fleece, nice well counter rune. Bloom, love Bloom, can't wait to build Earth. Nomodile, we've already seen it in the starter decks, but let's go read for the first time. A 5/6 for solar and a water. You can expend solar water in order to enchant solar or water from your underworld to your field, and special send this Nomodile to Chronodile from your hand or deck. So, really cool way to turbo out your card. Leo Bright, Awesome. Middle stage of Nebuleo. It's a 7/5 for 2 solar. You can foretell 4. It's a good chunk. You may special send this Leo Bright to a Celestial foretold this way. So it's an interesting card because obviously it foretells and lets you special ascend, but it kind of forces you to play more than one Celestial. So it's like you kind of really want to be the Celestial deck if you want to play this guy. So are you playing a full 3/3/3 of these guys just so you can up the chances of Leo Bright hitting? I don't know. Good card. Like, I really hope my last tournament pack has a Stellar Leo Bright because I would like one. Ruminous. There we go. The Ascension of Lumaru. 7/4 for 2 solar. When it deals damage to an opponent, they must send the top 3 cards from their deck to the underworld for each spirit they expended. So hooking this up with Bow of Apollo is disgusting because it's a 7. It's just going to keep poking at them for 2. Not only is it's 2 spirits and 3 for spirit, so it'll be 6 cards, which is disgusting. Like that's a way that the mill deck just runs you over. Is they make this Ruminous unblockable and they punch you for 2 spirits and 6 cards. That's terrifying. Plus a 7 stat is not super easy to get over without doing some shenanigans. And I believe, yep, this is a rare. And it's a non-hollow Chronodile. Alright. I'm just going to get this out of the way now before this happens too many times. I love that they're cards. I love Chronodile, I love Ferrogeist. It is unfortunate that it's in the set as a rare, but I am glad that's in the set as just a non-hollow rare. That's it. That's all. And I only say that because, you know, we see them everywhere. They're the face cards of the decks. They're the promos. They're the box toppers. I don't have a problem necessarily. I'm just glad that they're non-hollows and they don't take up hollow rare slots. That would have been very unfortunate. But great card, super fun to look at, amazing design, cool effect, love it. I only say that because there's a chance I might have like 7 Chronodiles by the end of this, and I'm just saying it all now. But great card regardless, and Lycris. Alright, next pack. Man, what's gonna happen when I run out of water? Man, am I screwed? Let's see if we get there. Ooh, alright, new card alert. Larva Cell, 3/1 for Thunder. You can access Thunder or Solar. When this Larva Cell receives 1 or more Solar, you can special send it into an Anacell from your hand or deck. So this is, some people have tried having this be the new Nexuser of Thunder decks now that Sparkit's gone. Hashtag Sparkit did nothing wrong. It's fine. It's nothing amazing. You're really not using it for its effect unless you're building the Phosphor Cell deck. So it's really just using it for its Nexus ability, which is okay. Verituka, 3/1 for a wind. When this attacking Verituka enters battle with an attack position Elestral that has equal or fewer enchanting spirits, you can suppress that Elestral and destroy it. If you do, this Verituka deals no damage this battle. That's really cool. How does this work? So it's naturally a 1 spirit. So if you come crashing in with something that has only 1 spirit, you suppress it and you pop it. That's pretty cool. And obviously you can give it more spirits, just either through Nexusing or just re-enchanting, and that way that number goes up, so you can start popping 2 Spirit Elestrals. It's pretty cool. It's not as powerful as Varus Aqua, but it could have a place. Another Toxic Swarm, it's pretty cool. Rhynymph, cool archetype. Gotta have our Sidiums. Can't get enough First Lights. Poison Tunic, there we go. A sick new artifact. The Empowered Elestral gets -2 power, and when the Empowered Elestral is destroyed in battle, its controller must expend 2 spirits. Disgusting. Great for an Argo package. I'm pretty sure this is one of the cards that Wasp Ivy cares about. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but the Wasp Ivy deck, it cares about this thing. Super cool anyway. Being able to burn them I have Rainbow Slide. Don't know Rainbow Slide. Put the Rainbow Slide right there. Mudslide, I mentioned this earlier. It's an Earth and a Water Invoke rune. An opponent must disenchant spirit from each of their runes. You may enchant Earth or Water to your field. Interesting. So, I guess if you have something like a Divine or a Stadium or an Artifact, it just pops them. That's terrifying. If it's the way I think it is, that's kind of terrifying. Situational, so I can see why it might not be the most played, but it can be pretty good. And I just saw Hollow, so behind it is, there we go, Hollow Spectrus. Beautiful card. I'm telling you, my non-booster box packs have kind of been hitting so far. So, I really hope that doesn't spell doom for my booster box. But also, check it out, the Album to enchant it. This Spectrus is such a good card. I will not complain about getting as many of these as possible. Plus, let's be honest, it's sweet. Although, now that Lunar was revealed, now that the Stained Glass was revealed, and it's a Spectrus, that's the only Spectrus I want. Like, this is sweet. Hollow is great, non-Hollow is great. Maybe the Stellar. But other than that, I want the Stained Glass, guys. Like, let's be all the way real with each other. That Stained Glass is absolutely phenomenal. It's the most gorgeous thing. The Stained Glass treatment on these Elestrals are phenomenal. Shout out to the person who does them. Alright, Guardian of the Fleece. Bloom. Alright, not if I got enough blooms. Poke the Bear. Love it. Follow the Wisps. Dratora. Another Humburst. Porcutide. And a Sow. Ooh. Okay, we skip hitting hollows. I love it. Another Owloon. We got Coastalith. Another one of the lifts. It's a 2/8 for 2 water. This Coastalith can be normal cast with double water if an opponent has at least 2 Elestrals in defense position. When you cast this Coastalith, you can special cast a 1 Spirit Water Elestral from your hand. So it's actually pretty cool. Obviously, it has a little bit of synergy with stuff like Tsunami, because Tsunami puts everything in defense. So you get to normal cast with Coastalith. I don't know if this has a place right now in the meta. Obviously, being a 2/8 means with Galaxy, it's gigantic and it's hard to get over. And there are a lot of things being in defense nowadays. Like everyone's putting the rabbits. Everyone's got rabbits. Everyone's got walls nowadays. So there's a world we get to normal cast this. I just don't know if it's enough. Still great. Still happy I got it. Like I said, I want at least 2 of all the liths. I gotta get my hand on some Frostfall and hopefully start hunting some Lava Liths. It's the only one I really... Well, that Arclith. I really would like some Arcliths. But Lava Liths, obviously, as we've seen from the Frostfall meta, it's in almost all the decks. Such a good card. Bloomaroo, Soulbow, Calfmow, Corpshine, Plucky, Ruminous, Soulstalks, can't complain, Ferromow, and Broomalinx. Another Broomalinx. Can't complain about that either. Plus the Floor Mine to cast it. Love the arts. Johnny De La Vera, shout out to you. You killed it. I like that they chose one artist to be the artist for all the spirits. That way they all kind of have like a similar feel to them. I think that's smart. I assume it's like that in all the cases. Like they're all... One guy's in charge of all the spirit arts for the set. It just makes sense. It just makes it very cohesive. So... Hi, Code 4 Cards. How are you? Yeah, it pops anything that is enchanted properly. Any permanent rune that is. Thank you, Code 4 Cards, for the confirmation. I'm assuming that was on Mudslide. Yeah, I had to make sure that's how I read. That's how I read. So thank you so much, Code 4 Cards. Also, hi. How are you, buddy? Thank you for stopping by and commenting on the stream. If you want to hang out, drop me a follow or a like or so. That'd be really appreciated. I'm starting my Celestial journey with a bunch of packs because I love cardboard and I hate money. I don't know what you want me to say. Dratora, Sundial, Glimbat. Ooh, love me some Glimbat. Really excited about this. It's the first hand trap we have in Lestrals. Don't worry, guys. It's not that scary. When an opponent activates a card effect that discards a card from your hand, you can discard this Glimbat in order to negate that effect and destroy that card. You can disenchant Solar from this Glimbat in order to draw 2 cards. So, it's not really powerful right now.
because mainly it negates the effect and destroys that card. So you want it to be a permanent that makes you discard. Right now there isn't really much doing that because Spark It was the main one. Spark It's gone, so Balloon Bat doesn't really have a super powerful target. You can still negate off of things like Golden Apples, but there's nothing to pop for the Golden Apples. But being a normal Ascension for one, drawing 2 cards is also pretty good. So it have its use. It's a decent sideboard card. I'm excited. Reverse Stellar is beautiful. I'm glad to have as many of those as possible. Nebuleo, my boy. So yep, doing well. Already did. Oh, thank you, Cover Cards. Appreciate it. They made a fun game you could play with money. Maybe I'd collect that too. Yeah, that's fair. Listen, they keep making these shiny cardboard with creatures on them, and it's like I just have to buy it all. I don't know what it is. It's like fancy art, super cool effects. Yeah, take my money. Got Pheromel, Bearer Bug, beautiful art, so cute, him and a little baby. And there we go, Celestleo number 2. Listen, if I open all my Celestleos in not my boxes, that'd be fine. As long as Celestleo isn't anywhere near my boxes, I can live with that. Luckily, as the sun goes down, there's less glare happening. Really appreciative of. Oh, bear bug over there. Got Plucky, Pandolence, Mudlet, my boy. Love Earth. Love all the Earth stuff that's happening in this set. Boltuga, Barabid, Barabog. That was a lot. First Scavacol. 5/4 for 2 fires. When you ascend into the Scavacol, you can expend fire in order to search your deck for up to 2 cards with enchantment cost fire or 2 fire and add them to your hand. I really like this guy. I have a soft spot for fire decks. I really want a fire deck to work. And I don't know how viable this double fire guy is going to be, but if you can get to him, you also have to expend a fire, but you get to search for up to 2 cards. So this is good for like the Blazerous combo. Like, I'm definitely going to try to build the Blazerous combo because you got a little more consistency in the new set. Another Humburst, I got Humburst for days, and Rhinosect with Zaptor, amazing Zaptor art. Look at this guy. Great dinosaur pose. Rhinosect are rare. Let's see. It's an 8/5 for 2 Frost. This Rhinosect can be special cast from your hand if you have a card that is originally Elestral in your rune row. You can target and destroy an empowered Elestral. So this guy's really cool. So he's very much like a Lith effect. So basically, if I have a Rhinymph in my hand and I go, cool, I'm gonna play a Rhinymph and I'm gonna spend a Frost. I'm gonna turn him into an artifact. I'm gonna enchant your guy. Now I can special cast my Rhinosect and pop the guy that I Rhinymphed. And now I have an 8/5. That's gross. So being able to go into basically your normal cast, if you're doing this all in one turn, is Rhinymph, enchant, Rhinosect, pop, and now you have an 8/5, 2 spirits, and then you start whacking. Like, that's pretty cool. So there's a world where this like artifact, Rhinymph, Argo thing, it could be a thing. And if it is, Rhinosect is going to be at the helm of it. It's going to be really cool. Get the last 6 cards from our Blazers OTK deck in tomorrow. Just waiting on Hef and Exile Flare. Yes, card for cards. A fellow fire brother. I love it. Are you going to be playing at a locals or the online casuals? Because I'm excited. I want to see people play with fire. Because I think it's my favorite element, personally. I love Vipyro. I love the vibes. I love Hephaestus. That's really what drew me in, guys. I love Greek mythology, and I'm just a big fan of Hephaestus. So them making Hephaestus the fire god, it was a wrap for me. The second it happened, it was over. So I gotta put together like an Exile Flare list. I think I have most of the things I need. I have Hefts, I have Exile Flares. I think I have it all. I think I just need to like sit down and actually put a list together. You know what I mean? Let's Don't Poke the Bear, Follow the Wisp, Jotara, Sundial, another Glimbat, love that. Soul Stalks, can't complain. Pheromel, Another Bear Bug, and Fauliferos. Fauliferos. One of those. Floor mat. 6/7 for 2 solars. You can expend solar in order to reveal each of your opponent's face-down runes, then destroy up to 1 rune revealed this way. This effect cannot be chained by counter runes. Okay, super interesting. So not only is it a Swords of Revealing Light almost, where we go, let me see what you're working with, but you get to pop one of them. And because it can't be chained, if they don't... I guess you can't go against this, huh? Unless you can. I could be reading. You just got hired at your LGS. You're working Saturdays, so probably can't do online events. I'm in charge of my locals. Holy crap. Cut for cards, that is amazing. Congratulations on getting hired at your LGS. That is so cool. Like, legitimately, like, that'd be a dream come true for me, is working at my local game store. Like, I'm a big, like, I would love to work at a card shop. Like, right now I have a part-time job at a gym, and, like, the 2 places I've always wanted to work at are a gym and an LGS. So if I could turn one of those into a full-time job and the other into a part-time job, I'd be like the happiest dude in the world. Like, working at LGS is so fun. Or I can imagine. I'm sure there'll be ways where you'll not appreciate it and you won't like it because, you know, it'll be job stuff. But as a whole, like, that's super awesome. I'm super excited for you, and I hope you have a great time, and I hope you just have a lot of fun. Oh, let's just double check with... Oh, that was the misses. Alright, got that. Alright, that's the misses. Alright. So Fauliferos. Been a dream. What's up, Dong? How you doing? How much are left to open? Oh, buddy. I've got 5 packs for my starter decks. I've got 2 full boxes to open. And I have 1 more tournament pack. And if I'm feeling it, I've got a bunch of Shattered Stars. I've got this much Solar, this much Thunder. Like, we're cracking. Like, we're cracking packs today, boys. I'm hunting for Toxion's, and basically I just want all my hollows from this set, and I want me some Zatoras. So I've got plenty of Shattered Stars, but we got 2 full boxes after the starter deck packs. But how are you, Don? Thanks for stopping by. It'll be stressful, but I'm super happy. I also got them to buy into Elestrals and put me in charge of OP, and to say I had a great weekend. That is a phenomenal weekend cover cards. Congratulations on getting them into Elestrals. They are not going to regret that decision. You've got Thunder somehow? Listen, a couple weeks ago, when they put them back in stock, I just pulled the trigger. I bought 8 bundles. Great haul. Thank you, Dom. I bought like 8 bundles. They had a number. Like, I don't know if it was like 20, 30 or something left. I just bought 8 because I literally couldn't afford it anymore. You get Stellar Morphrost cards? Oh, man. I salute you. Pimping out the Morphrost deck is sweet. I know you... Because it was what? There's 2 serialized Stellars, or 3 serialized Stellars, I think. Big fan of Frost and Morphrost specifically. That's awesome. Have you been able to make the deck work in Daybreak meta yet? Because I know you got Bat Form, and you got some cool cards like Cryoblast, I think, is in this set. So... But yeah, no. This is 24 packs of Thunder here, and I really just want to make sure I have my full set of shields, and pretty much just shields. I'm definitely going to get shields, and also I wanted to make sure I have enough full art Zaptors, because... what's it called? Because like I said, I'm a big fan of full art stuff, and things looking the same. So I bought 24, because I know I'm going to probably make a Thunder deck, and then you play Thunder and everything, right? You always have 2 to 3 Thunders on all your decks for Rabbit. If you somehow, in some miracle, open up a Stellar Bat from your Daybreak, I'd love to buy it. I mean, we could definitely talk about it, Dong. I'm I'm not attached to the bat, and so if you definitely want it, we can work something out. We're in the main New Hampshire area. Haven't found too many people, but I'm hoping to find some more. Cut for cards. Maine, New Hampshire. That's awesome. Listen, you just gotta keep promoting. Because you're in charge of it, I suggest you definitely hop on social media and you just do word of mouth and you just talk to people who show up for other events and just spread the word. Like it, as long as you're not like annoying or like harass people, like they'll always listen and be like, hey, we're doing a demo day, or try to push like free events and just get them in there, get them through the door, let them see how much fun the game is, and then they'll be hooked. Like you don't really have to sell people to this game so much. It's really just like, hey, this is how the game works. You know, let's you got 10 minutes. Let me show you how to work with these starter decks. And then they'll see it and go, oh, that's pretty fun. And then they'll get hooked, and then you'll have the product out there, and they're gonna buy it. Like this game is so fun. The products are great. The prices are good. Like all you have to do is show it to them and let them see how good it is, and boom, it'll be such a good time. And like I said, social media is such a powerful thing nowadays. Like, oh, absolutely, Cut for Cards. Thanks for the tips. Absolutely. I'm just so excited for this game. Like, it's so cool. Cryless is a crazy card. Bat and Terror are more of a side option, TBH, since I prefer Cryo more. Cryomorph with the Cryo line. Oh, that's fair. Okay, I dig it. No, Frost is such a cool, like, archetype. Like, I hope it's not just stuck to being more Frost and Friends. But, because I know we have super cool cards. Shiver Rose is a super cool card. I know we just... this Broomalinx is like a powerful new Nexus card. I don't know if you've tried Broomalinx yet or how you feel about it, but it can be pretty cool. Alright. Let me look at this cardboard real quick. Guardian the Fleece, Bloom, love some Bloom. Dope the Bears, Follow the Wisp, Tratora, love me some Tratora. Rockin' a Hard Place, gotta get me some of those. Nomadiles, Leo Bright, and a rare. Ooh, more hollows. We're hitting the hollows tonight, guys. Terratlas, like this little guy. Brontowisp, super cool guy. 6/5 for fire and a lunar. You can disenchant fire from one of your fun guide in order to target and destroy a rune. So back row removal is always cool. When an Elestral on your field is destroyed in battle, you can expend fire in order to special cast a fun guide from your underworld. That's pretty cool. In battle. So it does have to lose doesn't have to battle, but still, big body, back row popping, really cool guy. Plus you get the special cast him, I think, with a fun guide, if I remember his ability correctly. Super cool card. We mentioned the top decks are $40. It's a good selling point for people who don't want a second Tuesday to rob them. Oh, absolutely. Like. Like if you make sure, if you're having your locals, if you're gonna get your LGS to sell singles, like if you can convince them to pick up boxes and then crack them and then just sell singles, like yeah, $40 easily. But yeah, no, $40 can easily get you there. Like I mentioned. $25 for a starter deck or less. I don't know what your pricing is for the starter decks, but even if you order them online, $25 is just crazy. 3 packs, two of stable runes. Deal with Brontowisp is that a single fun guide can summon Brontowisp from the deck. You can only target a fun guide, you can loop forever. That's fair, Cut for Cards. That's a pretty good card. Like, Brontowisp is super powerful until you have no Fire Spirits. Fair. Broomlinx is a huge booster. Frost Nexus, and I love Rhinosect and Rhinosect too. Too bad there's no real way to search Rhinosect out. That's right. Because you can't find it with like an Arpoon or anything, because it's a double Froster. That's fair. Ooh, Fun Guide. Speaking of Fun Guide, guys. We got a 1/1 for a fire. Your Elestrals cannot be attacked except for this Fun Guide. When a player casts Follow the Wisps, you can special cast a Brontowisp from your hand or deck. So, these little mushroom guys are just... He's just creepy. Look at these little guys. He wants to be your friend. Doesn't really want to be your friend, guys. Don't listen. Don't listen to little songs from these little guys. It's a trap. Rummacool. Love this guy. So excited about this guy. When you normal cast this Rummacool, you can search your deck for a Stadium Rune or a Stoke the Forge and add it to your hand. This Rummacool gets +1 for each fire enchanting as long as Volcanic Forge is enchanted. Love me this little guy. He's a... What is it? Rummagem? He's the Rummagem Nexus. So being able to find a stadium, he's basically what's it called? He's Jolton. He's the Fire Jolton, but he can add Stoke the Forge. And I think Stoke the Forge is Industrial Search. So, got a little versatility there. Ooh, first Humbust of the day. 1/2 for a fire. When this player casts a rune, an opponent must send the top 2 cards from their deck to their underworld. This effect can be activated up to 4 times. Terrifying. I can't wait to lose to the mill deck. I just can't do anything about it. I've accepted at this point. Eddie! Our boy Edward has finally appeared and blessed us. 4/1 for water. When you cast this Eddie, you can change the position of any Elestral. When a player casts Rock in a hard place, you may special ascend this Eddie into Curibus from your hand or deck. So, not many decks are going to care about the Curibus activation, but all the decks that can play Eddie are going to want him for the position movement. Just like I mentioned for Mudlet, it's so good. It's just being able to just switch for a 1 spirit investment. Plus him being a 4/1 is going to get through a lot of stuff. Eddie basically almost always demands an answer, because not only is he a 4, but he's an on-cast. This isn't like an effect you can gore against. This is an on-cast, it's happening. So sure, bounce it or whatever, it's just going to do it again. Great card. Definitely want a bunch of Eddies. Leo Bright, fun card. Ruminous. And Soul Stocks. And our rare is a second Brontowisp. Alright. I think I talked too much about Brontowisp, so now he's hanging out. That's okay. We definitely have Brontowisps. So in case I want to build the Shroom deck. Oh man, I'm so excited, guys. I don't know how you feel about it, but I am so pumped to be cracking all these packs. Okay, Sundial, Glimbat, all the bats. Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Humburst, Porcutide, Anisal, and Cryspore. First Cryspore, we have a 7/5 for 2 Earth. You can expend 2 Earth in order to target an opponent's Elestral, suppress that Elestral, and destroy it. So he's basically an Earthquake on layaway. Album, beautiful art. So he's a 7/5, so not easy to get out. And then you can expend to Earthquake. So he's not bad. Like, he has the same issues that all 2-cost Elestrals have. Like, you have to get him out there, he has to survive. He can get Gorgon's Gazed, but if he doesn't, and you can just start popping things, he can run away with the game. So, interesting card. We'll see if he plays as like a 1-of, maybe in a sideboard against like grindy decks. Interesting card. Love it, can't complain. Alright, Soul Belt, Calf Mount, Corvus Shine, Plucky, Pandalance, Bow. Love having bows, can't wait. First Light, Poison Tunic, and ooh, beautiful. First Lustergon of our opening. Lustergon's a 7/6 for 2 solars. You can access up to 3 solar. Powerful. When this Lustergon receives 1 or more solar in a nexus, you can target and destroy a card. So, super big body, nexusing. He does have to receive a solar in a nexus in order to pop the thing. So you can't exactly move things around in other ways to gain multiple benefits, but put one on him, pop a thing. He's really good. He's probably going to be one of the better finishers in solar mid-range, solar nexus decks. I want it to be Celestlio personally, because I love Celestlio, but I think Lustergon may be the main way you win the game, and you might have like a 1-of Celestlio just to like seal the deal or just like kind of blow up the board. But super cool. Definitely excited to have Lustergon. I really hope in my 15 packs of Solar Shattered Stars I have a Reverse Stellar or even a Serialized Stellar. That would be sick. Listen, if I open any Serialized Stellars on the stream, like, I'm going to lose my mind. Let's be honest. Alright, last pack from the starter decks. Then we're going to probably going to crack open our Thunder Shattered Stars. So we have Boltuga, Barabib, another fun guide, can't complain, Remakol, Humbust, Porcutide, Anisal, Fulgaris. Oh, Jesus. Look at this thing, guys. Lycaris. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Let's see if I can. Look at this beautiful thing. Got ourselves a full art Phosphicel. So not only is this the first full art of the opening, it's also the first Phosphicel we've seen. So not only can you look at it with me while I read it, this Phosphorescell gets +1 attack for each solar enchanting it. You can disenchant 2 thunder from this Phosphorescell in order to destroy a rune. When this Phosphorescell receives 1 or more solar, you can enchant up to 2 thunder from your underworld to it. It's a 7/4 for 2 thunder and a solar. So it's kind of its own deck. I think you kind of really have to build around it, but it's so powerful. So you can basically Thunderstorm. So you got to charge this guy up with a bunch of like extra spirits, and so you can take 2 off of it to Thunderstorm essentially. But then when you receive solars, you can also put extra thunders on it. So it might be worth having like, well no, because Larvacell can Nexus Thunder or Solar. So it's probably gonna be like a mainly Thunder deck with like a small Solar package, like a small Solar Nexus package. I don't know, but this card is absolutely beautiful. It's a Bug Dragon. For everyone who knows A-Drive, who knows that he's been waiting for a Bug Dragon for so long, he's decided to make his own. Like, he went full Thanos, fine, I'll do it myself type thing. I love it. Beautiful card. Happy to have one. Alright, that's it from the starter decks. So let's actually... So I think the way we're going to do this is we're going to crack Thunder, and then we're going to crack a box, and we're going to crack the Solar Spirits, and then we're going to crack the last tournament pack, and then we'll do our last box. It's a little bit back and forth, but I've got a bunch of stuff to open, so yeah, you guys are stuck with me. I say you're stuck with me. You're not really stuck with me, but you're here. You're stuck with me. We're gonna open this stuff together, and hopefully we pull some awesome stellars from it. That is the plan. So we'll take it slow just for the one time. Toxion, beautiful, amazing card. Lycavolt, I wish he was good. Amp Up is such a cool card. It's like a Thunder Dragon for those who play Yu-Gi-Oh! Spark It, rest in peace Sparky, you did nothing wrong. Quackle, great card. Really seeing a lot of play in Thunder sideboards. Scrappy, best card in the game. They gave us a way to easily access a playset of it. And, beautiful. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Shield of Achilles. These full art spirits, I'm gonna say this every time. These full art spirits are like gonna be the bane of my existence because I need like 30 of each. They're just so good. I love them so much. But there we go. First Shield of Achilles. That one is getting a double sleeving because I've double sleeved all of them because they like to curl. Actually, I don't know if the Thunder being the first month, I don't know if they curl as much as the later months did because I know Earth and Fire definitely curled on me. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful hit. Sparkit did a lot of things wrong, actually. Well, I know, Dom, but I'm just playing devil's advocate. He did nothing. Well, what did he do wrong exactly, other than keep the crabs at bay? He kept the crabs at bay, Dom. He was our only savior. Now everyone has crabs. Full Tempest, beautiful stained glass, as always. Actually, this gives me an opportunity to look at this. Okay, so Phoebe Summer Twisk is the one in charge of the stained glasses. And that's perfectly awesome. You are very talented, Phoebe. Shout out to you. This is an amazing treatment for the cards. Shout out to you, Phoebe. I like how I said that, and immediately someone went, actually, he did a lot of things wrong. Oh, 100%. But the one thing he did right is keep the crabs at bay. Yes! I forgot to mention, this is also what I want. I want to make sure I have my 3 hollow Zeuses, my 3 tablet Zeuses, and my 3 hollow shields. At least until I get, at least until they give us the full art Shields of Achilles, because, let's be honest, it's coming. They already gave us our first 2 full art counter runes. And that's only a matter of time before they give us the others. So what's left? What's left is Shield. They might give us Altar before they give us Tsunami, even though Tsunami is more playable. But this Zeus is so good. Some people who prefer the regular like full arts, and I respect your opinion. Honestly, I think the regular full arts are really good too. I actually have a Kickstarter Zeus, a Kickstarter full art Zeus. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And part of me would want to collect 2 more if they weren't like $1 billion. I don't think they're $1 billion personally, but they feel like $1 billion. So makes it tempted to sell it, but like I don't know if I want to do that. It's my one full art from Kickstarter, so I might just hold on to it forever. Commons. There we go. 2 shields down. 1 to go. Super excited. I think once I get the 3rd Zeus and the 3rd shield, any ones I pick up after, I think I'm just gonna single sleeve, just for the sake of time. That's freaking beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. For those of you who are wondering why I'm double sleeving them, is so they're nice and compressed to join these other bad boys. Oh, that's the other ones I was missing. Got the 3 Hollow Restings, 3 Gorgons, the 3 PTAs. I'm gonna have 3 shields by the end of this. Oh, let's see. So the only like runes that I actually need are like the tsunamis. So I would need 2 more tsunamis. And then technically an EQ. I only have two earthquakes. But I've got my Hephaestus, I've got my Demeters, so like we're almost pimped out. Alright, let's go. So commons, another Volt Tempest, beautiful card. I would love it if it's all play. I don't know what it would take for it to see play. Let's see. Let's just double check. Disenchant, Thunder or Air or Wind Spirit from this Volt Tempest to burn them for 3. And while it's enchanted, it can't be targeted by effects. So it would take quite a bit for it to see play, but I still think it's an awesome card and definitely a beautiful card. Commons. There we go, Zeus number 2, you'll love to see it. Right. So now we're 1 Zeus away and 1 shield away. And then I'll be satisfied. But then we'll just be hunting for Toxions. Beautiful. Beautiful freaking card. Oh, let's go. How's everyone doing, by the way? What deck are you most excited to play right now in Daybreak? If you were gonna roll up to a locals right now, what are you bringing? And talk to me about the spice. There we go. Shield number 3. We've been really good with our hits so far. We've hit what? Volt Tempest, Shields, and Zeus's. So all the cards that I actually care about. So granted, that means there'll be a bunch of Thunderstorms down here, which is perfectly fine. Actually, if I could get my playset of Thunderstorm, I wouldn't complain. Because it's a good sideboard card. Let me make sure I don't destroy this card. Double saving is not easy. There we go. Perfect. Perfect-ish. Alright, so that's 3 shields. Everything else gets single-sleeved. Commons. Volt Tempest. Alright. I would like a couple Thunderstorms. Alright. I'm gonna have so many rabbits. I'm gonna have 8 sets of rabbits. I'm gonna have rabbits for days. It's gonna be great. Just gonna start giving them away. There we go. Is that Zeus number 3? I think that's Zeus number 3. 1, 2. Yep, that is Zeus number 3. Alright. Do I have 3 shields yet? I do. Alright. So 3 shields, 3 Zeuses. I've completed the side mission of have my 3 playsets. So now, Raguchi. I will still double sleeve the first 3 Thunderstorms I see. So, but other than that, these are just getting single sleeved from here on out because they'll be trade fodder / binder fodder. I don't actually know if I'm gonna like make binders or like master sets for them for this game. I'm tempted to. All right, shield number 4. Like I said, single sleeved, but great trade fodder. Look great in the binder. I don't know if I'll actually like build a master set. It's hard to tell. I'm not much of like a collector per se. Like I'm really only cracking packs because I want to see the cards. I love cracking the packs. I love supporting the company and I love supporting the game. But like I'm really a big fan of buying singles. Ooh, Hollow Zapper, that's nice. I guess I forgot. I've been complaining about having a couple of these. But like I said, I'm so OCD about like my resources that like if I wanted to play a deck with Hollow Zaptors, I would need all Hollow Zaptors. And that's that's gonna take a while. So I don't even entertain it. Considering that's the first one in I don't know, a dozen packs. I'm not very hopeful that I'm gonna get a bunch of them. Alright. Common. Thunderstorm, there we go. First Thunderstorm. 1 down, 2 to go. Like I said, we're gonna double sleeve them. And double sleeving really tests your gentleness. Last thing I want to do is just like crumple one of these guys. Right. Thunderstorm, number 1 acquired. That was probably the slickest opening I've done. Clackle, Ash Rabbit, Shield. What's that? Shield number 5, something like that. Alright. I forgot what the X out of 10 Stellar is for Thunder. Is it Imperial? Is it Voltempest? I don't actually know. No, Voltempest was a box topper, I think. Ooh, nice Zaptor. That's actually pretty good. Listen, if I could pull like 4 more Zaptors, like I wouldn't complain. So what would that be, like 6? No. So I need to find a deck that would warrant me playing all Hollow Spirits. Remember, I said they'd all have to be the same. That means if I'm playing multiple spirits, it'll have to be Hollow because I'm a weirdo. Let's grab it. Thunderstorm number 2. Let's go, baby. Alright. The old double sleeve. Actually, is this number 2 or 3? He's gonna find out in a second. After I hopefully don't destroy this card. Wow, this one's tight. Wow, alright. That one. This one's tighter than anticipated. There we go. Alright. Was that 2 or 3? 2. Alright. 1 Thunderstorm left, then everything else is single sleeved. I want you to understand that I haven't even opened these 2 booster boxes yet, and there is a mess. And I mean an absolute mess of packs right now. It's disgusting. Shield number 5, 6, something like that. The stack of Thunder Commons is gonna bury me one day. Okay, I'm gonna have to move it. So close, there we go. Commons. Well, Tempest, number 47. Again, beautiful card. No complaints. Not the Stellar. Boo. Like I said, I'm super glad I got a hold of as many of these as I did. 24 Zaptors should... Ooh. Another Zeus, it's like number 4. 24 Zaptors should do me fine. Like, Thunder Nexus on average held like what, 13, 14 Thunders at a time. And then you play like 2 to 4 Thunders for your splashes. 2 if you're only playing Rabbit, 4 to 5 if you're playing like Elechek as well. Back-to-back Zeuses, it's cool. Man, I don't know what I want that tournament pack to be. I don't know if I want it to be like a Blazerus. So, ideally, I'd like a Blazerus, a Leo Bright, or one of the serialized. Like the serialized or the PTA. But those are the only 2 middle stages that I actively want. Ooh, Zaptor. What's that, number 3? I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there, chat. Who knows? If I'm feeling spicy, I may be one day. I'll have one pimped out, like, spirit base, and I'll just, like, have that be my pimped out deck one. I've thought about it. Like, I have 20 spirits of, like, whatever I need it to be, and just have that be the pimped out deck one. Ooh. Wait, is that number 3? Is it number 4? 1, 2... Oh, that's number 4? Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah, it's number 3. Alright, I didn't know we were close to not having it. But we have it now. Coach Homer already had it. That's okay, because we have it now. That's all that matters. Alright, so we have our play sets of the stuff that we really cared about. Our Marble Zeuses, our Hollow Shields, and our Hollow Thunderstorms. Cool. So I have 3 packs left. And I would really, really, really like... Okay, another shield. That's fine. Another shield. Topeness. 2 packs left. Again, guys, thanks for stopping by. If you haven't already, drop a like and a sub on the channel, because I'm planning on building some decks for deck techs. Another Volt Tempest, nice. Gonna try to build most of the archetypes. I think the only one that I can't really build super easily is Frost, because I didn't open any Frostfall, so I might have to pick some up. But most other things I should have a decent grasp on. Might have to get a hand on some Lava Lifts. Or not might, I definitely have to get a hand on some Lava Lifts. Alright, let's pack. And it's a Zeus. I try to do some sort of pack trick, but I failed myself. Alright. So no Toxion, boo. But I got everything else that I needed. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I can live with that. We'll just save all our stellar luck for these boxes. Alright, so we'll do 2, 2, 2, 2. There we go. We got our super awesome foils plus our thunderstorms. Alright. So that's actually really cool. Oh, also we got 1 tsunami from our water. I would have liked at least 1 more, but that's 1 less I have to pick up. Alright, so beautiful, exciting, can't wait. We'll put those in here in the drawer with the other awesome Shattered Star Hollows. We can set this to the side over here for now. Alright, let's see. Now what? I think let's open our last tournament play pack. And then we'll open a box, and then we'll open our Solar Shadow Stars, and then we'll open our last box. And then I think we'll call it a day. I think that's fair. Alright, that was awkward. Alright, Viscerus. Beautiful, non-hollow Viscerus. I love it. Super playable card. Ultra Stars, there we go. Loved it. Great hit. Super playable card. And okay, another Signetric. It's fine. Opening multiples of the same one is always kind of unfortunate, but if I ever build the Imperial deck, which not for nothing, I might. Love me some Imperial. But okay. Alright, so these are our tournament pack Stellars. Nothing we wanted to play, but still pretty cool. The fact that every tournament pack comes with a Stellar is phenomenal, and the commons are all pretty playable. Something like super popular Astrabit, Electric, Viscerus, like Foamy, Findust even. Ultra Stars is a phenomenal rune to just have as a non-hollow, or as a common. Like, that's awesome. Alright. Time for the fun stuff, guys. Ugh. Box number 1. Let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. I am not ready for all the trash. First things first, I love the deck right at the inside of the box. I think it's so cool. Let's go Stellar. No Stellar, but it's a Farrageist. So beautiful art. Like, this is what I mean. Like, let me just not hardcore poo-poo this, but Farrageist. Oh man, it's a little bent. That's a shame. Farrageist, beautiful art. It's phenomenal, right? But it was also a non-hollow in the set, and it's also the face of a starter deck, and it's also a promo. Like, it's great. Like, I love the cards. It is a little unfortunate that it's a little oversaturated, but still beautiful art, right? Like, you have your options now. If you want to build with the box toppers, you want to build with the stone tablets, you want to build hollows or non-hollows. So you do have options. So there is that. This is just me being a greedy TCG player and wanting more different shiny stuff. Whole box. I forget. This is 36 bucks. Am I crazy? I could just count. Ooh, got some upside down packs. That's neat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, yep, 36 packs. Alright, so these are upside down. So I don't know why that is, but that means they're lucky. So we're going to leave them for last. Let's see if there's any more upside down packs over here. No? Okay, literally 2 upside down packs, 2 upside down Pheromones. Those are the lucky packs. Let's just call it now. So let's start cracking. All right, we are a couple, about 2 hours in. So thank you for stopping by or hanging out. And let's go start. Verituka, Toxic Swarm, Rhinymph, Sample, Guardian, Leobright, Ruminous, Soulstocks. First rare of the box is Dense Fog. Can't get too many Dense Fogs. Are going to be great, especially in the Spectrus deck, especially just like as a powerful counter in general. Soulbell, Calfmel, Corvshine, Plucky, Pandolins, Fulgaris. Got too excited. Jablucan, Morphrost Bat, and Falliferos. 10 card packs. I gotta remember. So it's 5 commons, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 uncommons. Polzer, bow. About to have some more bows. First light, and the rare is another Feller for us. Oh no, not too Feller for us. Guess I should leave all the rares. I'll leave all the other rares at the bottom, just to keep track. Alright. Bell, Mel, Shine, Plucky, Panda, Aniso, Fulgaris, Jablucan, Rare. Number 3 is Cryoblast. First Cryoblast of the opening. Super pumped. It is a Frost Invoke Room. Target an Elestral that is not Frost Enchanted until the end phase. Give it -2, and when that Elestral has 0 defense, you must destroy it. So really good against a lot of the 5s, because as good as their power is, their defense is usually low to balance it out. So this could see play as like a good sideboard option, like even in non-Frost decks, right? Play 3 of these, you play 2 Frosts in your either main Spirit deck or side it in, and you just have like an answer, because a lot of the stuff is like there are 4 1s or there are 5 2s or 5 1s. These usually have 1 or 2 toughness, defense, whatever the term is for Elestrals, and they're usually not Frost. So being able to shrink it and then pop it just for 1, it might see play. So definitely glad I have 1. I would hopefully like to see 3 of these by the end of today. That'd be nice. Swarm, Nymph, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Soul Stacks, Pharaoh Mal, Barra Bug, and there we go. That's Argo number 2. Alright, so obviously we have our Argos from our starter decks, but having Hollow Argos, also pretty cool. Boltuga, Barabib, Fun Guide, Ramakol, Humbust, Scavacol, that doesn't mean the Fire Pack, Porcutide, and Cypromal. There we go. Hollow Cypromal this time. Back to back. Oh, it's not sleeve is up yet. So we're at 2 hollows. 2 pretty good hollows. They have their different places. Argo definitely has its place. Cyberman might need a little bit of work. Mudlet, Boltuga, Barabib, more Frost, Polzer, another bow, and okay. This is the Faleferos box, guys. I don't want to be super concerned. Like, I'm hoping this isn't like the Enfrostix box, but we'll see. Hopefully there are no more Faleferos. I mean, it's not like it's a bad card, but I would like to see more cards like Cryoblast, Soul Stacks, and there we go, like that. This is what I want to see multiples of. Give me a triple Ash Rabbit box all day, please. Ash Rabbit, fantastic card. It is a fire for 2/5. When this Ash Rabbit receives 1 or more fire, you can target 3 cards in your underworld. Then your opponent chooses one of them, return that card to your hand or spirit deck. So it's the Nexus form of Ash Rabbit. It's a phenomenal card, and I definitely need 3 of those. So if we could be done with Faleferos and just have Ash Rabbits, that'd be lovely, actually. I'll start us off with a Glimbat, Nebuleo, Peegleam, Gloom, Bell, Bow, First Light Tunic, and rare is another Christboar. Okay. Bust Eddie. Alright, that's 2 Eddies now. Thank goodness. So, I definitely want at least like 2 playsets of Eddies by the time this is done. Nomado, Veobright, Ruminous, and the rare is a Brumalinx. Okay, so we definitely have like, I think like 3 Brumalinxes now. So that's cool. Alright, got Bib, Fun Guide, Cole, Bust, Eddie. There we go. I'll take all the Eddies. Give me all the Eddies. First Light, Tunic, Mudslide, and rare is Argo. Alright, so we definitely have our set of Hollow Argos now. And we've got Tunics for it. Alright, so let me get some Ash Rabbits out of here, some Cryoblasts, a Reverse Stellar or two. Bust Eddie, give me all the Eddies. Tuka, Swarm, Bug, Coal Burst, and Heliolith. There we go. Outloom, beautiful. Second Heliolith. That's fantastic. Let's see. So that makes 2 Heliolith and a Coastalith. So I definitely would like a couple of Arcoliths. I think I'm good on this otherwise. Uh-oh. I see a chewed up Spirit. Let's hope it's not a... Oh, this whole pack is chewed up. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let this not be a Stellar. Wisp, Tutora, Sundial, Glim, Bow, First, Tunic, Crysport. Thank goodness. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, that's a beat up Zaptor. Poor Zaptor. It's because he enchanted a Sparkit, that's why. But alright. Cryspore. Alright, we're making our way downtown. Walking fast. Alright. Boy Nebulea, Piglin, Loom, Sobel, Calfmel, Mudslide, Rock, Nobodal, and the rare is... Yes! Our first Vesuvatuga. For people not be able to say his name very well. So I'm giving it a shot. I'm going with Vesuvatuga. It is a 5/8 Earth and a Fire. Expend a Fire to force an opponent to expend 2 spirits. When a player casts Eruption, you can return up to 2 Earth spirits from your underworld to your spirit deck. So it's a slightly powered down Eruption on legs that also lets you heal when you cast Eruption. Fantastic in like the hardcore burn deck. I really would like a filler to this. Like, this guy's fantastic, and I hope I get at least a couple more of these so I can probably build that deck. I probably don't need to keep the non-hollows, so let's just... I'm very aware that I have all the fellow for us that I could ever ask for. Vesuvatuga, Cryspore, 2 Cryspores. So I definitely have a set now. Alright, so these are our hollows so far. Could be worse. Tara, Sundial, Glenbat, Nebuleo, Javalucan, Morphos Bat, Pulsar, and Curabis Hollow. Beautiful. I think I actually forgot to read it in the starter decks. So it is a 9/2 for 2 waters. You can disenchant water from your field, it doesn't have to be right on it, in order to destroy a card, just any card. If it is destroyed this way, return spirits from your underworld to your spirit deck up to the number of spirits that were enchanting that card. So it's super interesting. It is quite the counterplay when someone just like puts a divine out with like 3 and they disenchant. Basically, you get to pop it for free. It does have to be on the field, so you do have to pop just some random waters that you have hanging out. So you might do it off of a Poseidon if you're doing some Nexusing around, but you get to add those spirits back to the deck. So, or not to the spirit deck. So it can be powerful. Pandolence, Mudlet, Boltuga, Barabib, Fun Guide, Mudslide, Rock in a Hard Place, Nobodal, and a rare is Dance Fog. Love me some Dance Fog. I'll happily accept a bunch of Dense Fogs. A bunch of Dense Fogs, a bunch of Ash Rabbits. Like, gimme. Like, those are definitely the non-hollow rares that I want, like, plenty of. Let's fix our stacks a little bit. Surprise, surprise, the solar stack is the tallest one. Who would have thunk it in the solar set? It's gonna be exactly like this when Nightfall happens. It's just gonna be just a ton, just a truckload of solars, or a truckload of lunars then. Yeah, definitely. Alright, back at it. Oh, this one's tough. Oh, okay. I can't tell if that was me or if that was the pack. Let's hope there's no cell in here. Cole, Humbos, Deity, Larvacell, Tuca. We got a Bright, we got a Room, we got a Stocks, and another Cryoblast. Excellent. Alright, it's not too bad. Power of a little beat. Cryoblast number 2. Excellent. Super pumped about that actually. We got a Tuca, Toxiswarm, Rhinymph, Temple, Guardian, Aniso, Fulgaris, Javulican, and the rare is... Oh, baby. That's what we wanted. Right there. Look at this beautiful card. Full art poison tipped arrow. It's so good. That is phenomenal. And an Owloon. That is 100% getting a sleeve. That is phenomenal. There we go. Let's go, baby. Yes, please. That makes me so happy. That PTA. Alright, so my full art for the box, phenomenal. Already a win for me. Crowshine, Plucky, Pandalance. All those make this box better. Is this a stellar or reverse stellar? But this box is already really good. Pharamel, Barabog, Novacore. Nice. First Novacore. Your defense position Elestrals cannot be targeted by opponent's counter runes. When a player casts a counter rune, you can draw a card. So, good in like a really, like a walls up defensive kind of deck. Don't know how much play it's going to see. Like, it does keep your guys safe, right? But they have to be in defense. So, like, there's only, you can only wall off for so long. Still, good card, 4/8, tough guy. Alright, well, I thought these upside down packs were going to have, like, my big hits, but I already had my big hit, so I don't even know what to expect from it. It's just gravy at this point. Glimbat, Leo, Gleam, Luma, Bell, Bat, Pulsar, Bow, and the rare is... Ooh, okay, there's our Hollow Spirit of the box. Every box gets one. Oh no, I lied. Oh no, I didn't lie. Am I crazy? Okay, no, I'm not crazy. This is a Hollow Spirit. Nice. I'm gonna leave this one off just because the Hollow Spirit's sent to our fancy and rare. That's really cool. Alright, so we got the Daniel Reyes special, OG Tyratlus, and obviously we get Farrageist. Alright, so we have our full art and our Hollow Spirit of the box. Awesome. No complaints. I love Tyratlus and I love the BTA art, so this is definitely a win for me. Let's go. Pandalance, Mudlit, Boltuga, Barabib, Fun Guide, got a Bow, First Light, Poison Tunic, and ooh, regular Phosphocell, Hollow. Yeah, it's definitely an awesome looking card. Alright, so it's our hollow count now. Hollow count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got like, I don't know what the count is, like 2 or 3 more, maybe more. What do I want? I think like an Arcolith. I think getting an Arcolith would be nice. I already got a Heliolith from this box. So if I can get an Arcolith, that'd be nice. First Light, Poison Tunic, and another Cryspore. Yeah, okay. Definitely got a few of those now. I want to say because it's not an Ash Rabbit. So I really hope Ash Rabbit isn't like a a short printed rare. That would be unfortunate. Scavacole, Humburst, Brookey Tide, and a Dense Fog with the Owloon for it. Like I said, no complaints. I'll take all the Dense Fogs and Ash Rabbits. Larvacell, Tuca, got Swarm, Rhynymph, got the Temple, got the Pulsar, got the Bow, got the First Light, and... Okay, there we go. There's another Lith. Not Arclith, but this makes 3 Heliths now. So if I ever want to build this, like, Equipment Matters package, I have the Helioliths for it, so... Cool. That's pretty sweet. Alright. We got Lumaru, Soulbell, Calfmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Rock, Nomado, Leobrite, and the rare is, oh boy, Sappermel number 2. Okay. Not the holo I would have loved, but it's a holo Sappermel nonetheless. So, if this card does end up being good in the equipment deck, then it's a good hit. If not, then it's fine. Yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9 holos. I don't exactly remember how many are the total hits. So I don't know how close I am to being done. It's either like 12 or 13, maybe. Cole, Buzzed, Eddie. You know the Eddies. Lucan, Fulgaris, Lucan, Morphos Bat, and the rare is, yes, Rabbit number 2. Thank you very much. Listen, if I can get my playset of rabbits from just one box, I would feel so much better about life, just life in general. That seems a little dramatic, but no, it's not. It's 100% not. Your boy loves Ash Rabbit. If I could pull a stellar Ash Rabbit, I would be a happy man. So I'm actually just going to pull these to the side. You got Swarm, Nymph, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Pulsar, Bow, First Light, and the rare is Cycle Venom. First Cycle Venom of the opening. We have a 6/2 for 2 wind. When the Cycle Venom destroys an Elestral in battle, you can special cast a Toxo Swarm from your hand or deck. So it's a decent beat stick, low defense, so if it gets tsunami'd or altered, you're in a bad spot. But if you get to connect, getting out Toxo Swarms, it starts snowballing, and you just can't beat it. So it's a good card. Maybe not the most viable, but definitely potential. Ooh, man. A couple chewed up cards. I can't tell how much of that is my fault for the way I open these things. Numerous, Soulbell, Calfmel, Fulgaris, Java, Lucan, Bat, Exaltus. Ooh, I just bet through that one. But that's fine. Exaltus. Oh, I totally forgot. Okay, Exaltus is another non-holo that I wouldn't mind. Although, I think it's a Shattered Stars common, so that's okay. I didn't think it was it's just a non-common. That's sweet. It's a 3/2 for solar, Nexus up to 2, and when you do, you start your deck for a is it an ethereal? I think it's ethereal, Elestral. Add it to your hand. It's either angelic or ethereal. That symbol, it's a little angel guy. Exaltus is such a good searcher, because there's so many things which are accidentally ethereal. Like, Ash Rabbit and Ast Rabbit are both ethereals. Like, just randomly. Not that I don't think you'd be searching for them off of Exaltus, but it's just an example of like how random that subtype is. But Exaltus, really cool rare. Can't complain. Let's see, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 packs left in box number 1. After that, we'll be opening our Shattered Stars for Solar, and then we'll be opening our second box, and then we'll be done for today. I know, only all that stuff. Bear with me, guys. We're almost there. Pigleam, Pulsar, Bow, First Light, and our rare is another Cycle Venom. Alright, cool. Have a few of those. That's fine. Calfmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Bandolins, Mudlet, Anacel, Fulgaris, Jablukin, and the rare is... Okay, Circle the Sky. We're bound to get one. Oh, that's right. I'm not putting the hollows. The non-hollows. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hollows. My spirit and my full art is accounted for. I think I only have a couple of hollows left in the packs, which is fine. I don't know if the Stellar takes up any of these slots. I hope it doesn't, because I would still like to get one. Burrows, Deity, Portentide, Anacel, Fulgaris. Yes, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Flurmine, Arclith, beautiful card. It is one of the Lith I definitely wanted to pick up. This is a 6/4 for 2 Thunder. This Arclith can be normal cast with 2 Thunders if an opponent has at least 2 Elestrals in attack position. When you cast this Arclith, you can enchant up to 3 Thunder Spirits from your underworld to your field, anywhere in your field you want. So you get to recharge a Zeus. You get to, if you, let's see, if you put it on a Rabbit. The real question is, can you mix them up? I don't know if you have to put a Thunder on, the Thunders on all one source or not. But regardless, Arclith, fantastic card. Glad I got at least one of them. So if I could just get at least one more out of the other box, I'll be a happy camper. Cathmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Vandalance, Tunic, Mudslide, Rock and Hard Place, and a Dense Fog. I definitely have more than a few Dense Fogs now. Definitely can't complain. 4 packs left, guys. Mudlid, Boltuga, Barabib, Fun Guide, Rummikul, let's go down here. Nomodile, Leo Bright, Ruminous, and the rare Cryoblast. That makes 3 Cryoblasts, guys. That's great. Cannot complain. So there goes the playset. There we go. Lumaru, Soulbelt, Calfmount, Corvishine, Plucky, got Rock, we got Nomodile, got Liabright, and the rare is... Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, look at it. Look at the chat. Reverse Stellar Plucky. Oh, that thing is beautiful. The camera doesn't do it justice. Oh, that's so good. That's getting a sleeve. 100%. That's getting a sleeve. Oh my god. Let's go. That is beautiful. Beautiful card. Oh my goodness. Alright. Beautiful. This is one of the best alt arts, or full arts in the set, and a reverse stellar. This box is awesome. Okay, and we still have 2 upside down packs, guys. This could be anything. Maybe a boat. God, reverse stellar Plucky. Let's go, guys. Nebuleo, Pigleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Leobright, Soulstock, Cyclovenom. Okay. Vandalance, Mudlet, Caramel, Barabug, Scavacole, and one more Rhinosect. Perfect. Alright, that's box 1, guys. I'm just gonna... I gotta take a picture. I gotta take a picture of this bad boy. So we are 1 box in. We've got 2 boxes total. So we have 1 more box left. Plus we have our Solar Shattered Stars to crack into. Alright, guys. Make sure you follow me on the socials so you always stay up to date with what I'm working on. Alright, still got... That was awesome. Alright, this has already gone better than I thought it would, guys. Poison Tip Arrow, Full Art, and Plucky Reverse Stellar is phenomenal. So let's go ahead and set these aside. Where do I put these? I can leave the Ash Rabbits here. I'm just excited that I have two. Alright, I'll leave the box here. Alright. Let's see. Alright, just have to take care of that. Alright, back on it. Alright, these are the last Shattered Stars of the day, I promise. But hopefully we get a Dratara, or at least a Lustragon. That'd be nice. There's already been a bunch of Jotara's open. Thanks a lot, Christoph. You're stealing all the Jotaras. Alright, Luminape. That's right, the trick is different right now because of the error. So I think this means this is normal. I think this means it's normal. That's fine. So we got Luminape as a spirit, which I love. The Suga Mosby art, Sundial. Got the Lumaru, Soul Bell, Suga Mosby Calfmel, the Exaltus, and beautiful Celestia. This one I am gonna double sleeve. I think just the one. I think I'm only just gonna play the one. I might do two, just cause. I don't think I actually have to double sleeve it because I don't think these are gonna curl like the other ones have. But, we'll see. Beautiful. Phoebe, like I said before, beautiful art. I was just killing it. Alright, let's put those there. Let's go ahead and Illuminate again. Sundial, Limuru, Exaltus, Sobel, Calfmel, and Hollow Illuminate. Beautiful art. I love the art on the spirits, and I love the foiling pattern on it. All these cards are good. Like I mentioned before, like I'm probably just gonna play the Stellar Soul Bell, but like this art's adorable. I might play the if I play these decks like competitively, like I'd probably play the Suga Mosby, Calfmel, or Sundial. They're really good. The Exaltus art is actually pretty sweet. And like I said, we're doing the Stellar Limaru. Still, all of them are good. Alright, Illuminate again. Exaltus, Sobel, Lumaru, Soulbell, Calfmel, and beautiful, the Apollo statue. This I have to double sleeve. That's right. So what do we? So the plan is ideally I want 3 Apollos, and what? Care about First Lights? I guess First Lights. Like if I care about. Yeah. So it's 1 Apollo down. That's kind of cool. There's one upside of the printing error is that like it pops up if you tear the pack, it'll like still show up as whole. It's pretty cool. All right, Illuminate, Exalter, commons, and Celestio number 2. Dope. I don't think I'll be sleeving many more of these. But that's okay. Beautiful card. Really want to play it. Really want to make Celestia work as like a boss monster. Alright. Exaltus. Commons. First Light. Alright, beautiful. Like I said, I think I can get away with not double sleeving these new hollows, but I think most of the other deck is going to be double sleeved. So just kind of have to do it anyway. At least if I want to play the hollows, the hollow counter runes. Eventually, we're probably going to see a full arts of all the other like, staple counter runes, which is going to be awesome and expensive. Let's be honest, it's going to be super expensive. Illuminate again. Alright, another Stellar Illuminate. Another Hollow Illuminate. That's pretty cool. Alright, so right now we're only at 2 Celestios. 2 Celestios, 1 Apollo, 1 First Light. That is the one thing I regret about only getting like 5 bundles, is that it's kind of tight if you want playsets of everything. First Light number 2, it's dope. Preferably, I'd like to get 3 Apollos before I get anything else, because I'm probably gonna play 3 Apollos. So it's like I want to guarantee that I have 3 Apollos, 3 First Lights. That's 6 hits off of 15 packs. So not impossible, but it's like I've definitely been short before. Like I don't have 3 Earthquakes, I only have 2. So I ended up with a few Turretluses. So like that was unfortunate, but. Alright. Commons. Our first Hollow Guardian of the Fleece. Am I sleeving this? I might. Like I said, there's a world where you play like an Argo package with Guardian of the Fleece. I mean, I'd like to. I think just having this like... I mean, it takes up a lot of slots, but like it's pretty good. Like if you make it work, then it's like your guys just never die. Commons. Guardian number 2. Alright, like I said, in terms of priority, like I definitely would rather have my 3 Apollos and my 3 Lights over Guardians. Like I really would probably only play like 2 Guardians because it's super situational. But we have them. We've got 2, so no more, please. I've been heartbroken by my Shattered Stars before, so I'd rather not do it on camera. Although, you know, we live for the live reactions, right? Oh, there we go. That's eliminated number 3. Not getting a little more concerned now. Okay, Apollo number 2. Cool. We're getting there. We're getting back on track. Like I said, I would like hitting 1 reverse Stellar Estrogam would be sweet. Apollo's so good. I'll just leave him there for now, since we've got a few more to crack. Alright. No Patrick. And First Light. Is that number 3 or is that number 4? 1, 2. Gee, that's number 3. Nice. Okay. So First Light number 3. So we got the playset. I just need 1 more Hollow. I just need 1 more, not Hollow. I just need 1 more Statue Apollo, and then, so I've got 3 packs to do it. I've got 3 packs for a Statue Apollo, Guardian, okay, Concerned. I'll just double sleeve 2. I don't actually think there's a world where I want to play 3. All right, so one of these 2 packs. I'd like to have an Apollo. That looked like a... Ah, thank goodness. Let's go. Alright. I am satisfied. This last pack can be literally whatever, and I'll be happy about it. There we go. Beautiful. Last pack magic. Exaltus, Luminate, I think I saw it already. Sundow, Lumaru, Soulbelf, Calfmount, and beautiful Celestlio. We're not gonna double sleeve you. Alright. Cool. So we ended up with what exactly? We ended up with our 3 Apollos. Thankfully. We ended up with 3 Celestlios. Cool, probably gonna play like 2 at most. We did end up with our 3 First Lights. Three First Lights, 3 Apollos were definitely what I wanted the most. 3 Celestials was cool. Actually, I ended up with 3 of everything. I know I mentioned that you don't always get 3 of everything, but in this case I actually did. I got 3 Illuminates, which is fine. 3 Golden Fleece. Honestly, if I'd gotten a 4th Illuminate, I probably would have been happier than the 3rd Fleece, but that's okay. So 3 Illuminates, 3 of everything. First Lights, and 3 beautiful Statue Apollos. I'm going to have so much fun playing these in whatever solar deck I play them in. Just gonna put them in here since this is where we're gonna go. And the 2 double-sleeved Guardians and the 2 double-sleeved Celestlios. I think I'll just throw them in here too. Whatever deck I'm gonna build them in, they're gonna go down there. And these are extras. Alright, that's all of our Shattered Stars packs. Let's go ahead and put these away. We've got 1 box left, which on the one hand is like, oh, thank goodness only 1 box left. I've been cracking packs for a couple hours. But I'm so pumped, guys. Oh my god. Last box of the day, last box of the stream. Thank you so much for everybody who followed, everyone who decided to like the stream. See what time is it exactly? Alright, we're almost there. Alright. Plastic off. Let's avoid the sticker. Oh. Where's my box topper? Hey, Elestrals, where's my box topper? Is it like hidden? Is it at like the bottom? I didn't get a box topper. Huh. That sucks. Okay. I mean... Alright. That's unfortunate. Oh, found it. Never mind. Hidden. Oh. Sneaky buggers there are. Alright. Last chance at a stellar box topper. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Another Farrageist. Alright. Farrageists. They follow me. Alright. Oh boy, let's go. First pack of my last box for today. Up, man down. I don't know my own strength. By my own strength, I mean, I don't know. I'm out here dropping stuff all over the place. Gotta be careful. Alright. Crack packs. Let's do this. Alright, so we got a PTA. So Gorgon's Gaze would be awesome. Honestly, another PTA would probably be cool too. Either one of them. Even a Nog. Give me them some sweet old full art runes. We got Fun Guide, Rummacole, Humbust, Eddie. Get the Eddies. We got Larvacell, we got Scavacole, Humburst, Tide, and first rare is Curabist. Hollow off the bat. Love it. Also, I definitely think that how I'm opening it is what's showing them up. So I gotta be careful. So if I mess up a Stellar, I'm gonna feel like a big dummy. Big dumb dummy. Tunic, Mudslide, and Rhinosect. Alright, so that's definitely my playset of Rhinosects. So, is there a cleaner way for me to open these packs? I don't know if that's cleaner, but that's an option. Go for the Bears, follow the Wisps, Chitara, Sandile, Glimbat, Soulstalks, Pheromone, Bearbog, and the rare is Cyclovenom. I think that makes 3 now. So, I feel like it's really easy for you to get like a playset of pretty much everything that isn't a holo in like 2 boxes. I feel like that's super possible. Eddie. Because I know I've got at least 3 Cryoblasts, 3 Cyclovenoms, 3 Faliferos. Like, it's super easy for you to hit playsets of everything that isn't a holo, which I think is really cool. But Apollo and rare is yes, that's what I'm talking about. Ash Rabbit number 3, fellas, ladies and fellas. Oh my gosh, so excited about this. Honestly, I'll take any extras too. Like I don't mind. I'll do it again. Muscle memory. I'm gonna jack up a Stellar by accident. Glim, Nebuleo, Gleam, Luma, Nomada, Leo Bright, Ruminous, and rare Rhinosect. Rhinosect for days. Where my Cryoblasts at? Where are my Ashrats? There's another one. There's another, I think, non-holo rare that I really wanted multiples of. I think that's it, though. I mean, so it's like Ashrabbit, Dense Fog, Cryoblasts are like definites, like have a bunch of them. I think that's it. I think everything else is I can live with just one set. A bunch of Earth stuff, a Fun Guy. Got a Frost, got a Bow, and got a Cypermal. That makes 3 Cypermals for today. Okay. Not terrible. Like I said. We're talking holos. Definitely want some more liths. Definitely do with some more liths in my life. Eddie. Larvacell, Tuca, Toxoswarm, Scavacole, Humber, Torpatide, and the rare is... Oh man, speaking of holos. Spectrus number 2 holo. I think I have another one over here. I'm not ready to open it in the box, but... Yeah, that's right. That makes 2? That's awesome. Honestly, I kind of forgot about these rares over here for a second. Yeah, so I've got... This has... Now I have all my Argos and my Helioliths. Now I have almost all... I need one more Specteris. If I can get one more Holo Specteris in this, then we're in the money. Otherwise, I mean, I could just use the non-holo ones from the starter decks if I have to. Oh, but I only have 2. Ugh, lame. Alright, so what I'm hearing is I need that holo Specteris. That'll solve all my problems. I can live with that. Sunburst and Faliferos. Oh man, Faliferos just can't get enough of me, I guess. This would also be sick. Limaru, Bell, Mel, Shine, Pluck, Pork, Anacel, Vulgaris, and Ferrogeist. It's like Ferrogeist number 2 or 3 already. Beautiful art. By the one and only Elite Four. The one and only 4 of them. Man, this solar pal is like ridiculous. Like, you probably can't see it very well because you've got bird's eye view, but it's insane. Lintz, Mudlet, Boltuga, Bib, Pulsar, Bow, First Light, and the rare is Ash Rabbit. Ooh. That makes 4? I'll take that. Listen, the more Ash Rabbits I get, the better. It means I could play it in multiple decks. Fun Guide, Rummacle, Humburst, Yeti, Larviso, Tunic, Mudslide, Rockin' a Hard Place, and Cycle Venom. Cycle Venom number 2. That could have been Ash Rabbit number 3. What's going on here? Shine, Plucky, Pandolins, Mudlet, Boltuga, Porky Toad, Anasa, Fulgaris, and ooh, another Heliolith. Let's see. I think now it makes 4 Helioliths? I think so. Yeah, it makes 3 from boxes and 1 from the loose packs. Still good though. Like, you never know how popular Heliolith is gonna get. You never know how popular any of the lifts are gonna get. Like, they might find their time, they might find their deck, so you definitely want to have some.
So, definitely no complaints about it.
We got Bloom, we got Don't Poke the Bear, Follow the Wisp, Jotara, Sundial, Soulstocks, Faramel, Barabog, and the rare is Celestia. Okay. First Celestia from packs in a box. Can't complain. Love the guy. Now I have 3 regulars. I don't see myself using them over the stained glass, but for the sake of having them, I'm glad I have it. Alright. Just again, guys, I want to thank everyone for being here. If you haven't already, go ahead and drop a like and sub to the channel. I plan on bringing some Elestrals deck techs and hopefully some gameplay in the near future. I'm really excited about this game. This has been a lot of fun, honestly. Cracking packs. I've done a crack packing like this in, gosh, years. So many years. So this has been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to building a lot of decks with this, and it's been such a good time. So I appreciate anyone who's still here, and I appreciate anyone who's pops by. Anyway, Temple of the Sun, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke the Bear, Follow the Wisp, Soulstocks, Faramel, Barabog, and the rare is Falliferous. Oh man, that makes like 5 Falliferous, 7, 24. I feel like I feel like if I went through this stack of Solars, which I don't want to do because it's like almost as tall as I am, I will have like 7 Falliferous. Which, you know, not a bad card, but a lot of them. Boom, Bell, Mel, Shine, Pluck, Aniso, Fulgaris, Lucan, and rare Exaltus. Okay, nice. That's the second Exaltus, I think. I don't think I like it better than the Shattered Stars art. No, I don't think I do. I think the Shadow Stars art is just so vibrant. But it is really cool. I think they're both really cool. I think you can't go wrong with either art. That was probably the easiest pack I've ever opened. If I could do that for the rest of the box, that'd be great. Peegleen, Lumaru, Soulbell, Calfmel, okay, Morphrost Bat, Polzer, Bow, and rare Ferrogeist. Alright, that's 2 in the box. Don't do this to me, Ferrogeist. You're already my box topper. I know I talk trash. Ooh, that was also easy. Don't haunt me. Ooh, jeez, look at this bleed.
I don't know if you can see this, like, ink bleed. It's like nice and almost blue on the left-hand side.
That's cool. Just on this one, though. I like it, though. I might use that one. Like I said, like it happens sometimes with cards with printing, and I'm personally not a bothered by it. I actually think it's kind of cool. So people get bothered by it. Like I'm sorry, it's a common. You'll live. Tunic, Mudslide, and Exaltus. That's Exaltus number 3 in the regular art. And this is the last pack in the first half of the final box. That was a lot of setup there. We got Peegleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Calfmel. I think we found something, guys. Corvishine, Javalucan, Morphrost, Polzer, and look at this bad boy. Full art Vesuva Tuga. Oh, I love this guy. I was 100% going to build Turtle Explosion before, but Turtle Eruption. I think we're going Turtle Eruption. Turtle Eruption is 100% happening now. I can't wait to build this deck. This is so beautiful. Illuminate. Oh, man. We're sleeving that bad boy out. That is great. I can't complain. It's not a full art rune, but you know what? That's fine. It's a playable full art that I actively want to play, so that actually makes it more worth it to me than like. I mean, would I have played any of the runes? I would have played any runes, but still, it's better than any of the other full arts that I wasn't gonna play. Barabug, Scabacoal, Burst, and Curubus number 2. Okay, alright. Let's double Curubus. Be like that, that's fine. So I definitely have my pick. If I wanna play Curubus. Alright, so I'm realizing that opening the pack from the back is way easier, and I think I'm just gonna try to do that for the rest of it. For the rest of the pack opening. We got Tuca, we got Swarm, we got Slide. Rock, Nomodile, and Novacore. Okay, it's Novacore number 2, I think, of today. Not bad, but not the one I want. I definitely want one Lustragon. I think that's the one thing holding me back from calling this a perfect opening, is I would definitely want like one more Lustragon. Got Bat, Pulsar, Bow, and Cyclovenom. Yikes, I think that's like 3 Cyclovenom in this box. That's fortunate. We're already in the second half of the box. We're halfway through our hollows, I think. Swarm, Nymph, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Burst, Porcutide, Renaissance, and Dance Fog. Alright, that's an on-hollow, but I'm happy to open a bunch of. Alright, opening from the back is super easy. Or easier. Ambulance, Mudlet, Boltuga, Barabib, we got Stocks, we got Pharaoh, we got Bog, and rare is. Okay. Double Novacore. Alright, Novacore is obviously jealous, and I apologize, Novacore, but please let your brother come over to play. I desperately would like one more Lustragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of my hollows. Alright. Definitely towing the line. Okay. Got Bell, Mel, Shine, Pluck, Panda. We got Bow, First Light, Tunic, and Celestlio number 2. Okay. Definitely clumping up on our hollows here. 2 Curubus, 2 Novacore, 2 Celestlio. Not the ones I would have preferred. Okay, so we're at 9. We're probably at like 2 to 3 more. If I could pick and choose, I'd love one more Lustragon. Or 1 Lustragon total, yes. 1 more Spectrus would be nice. What's it called? Lustragon, Spectrus, maybe a Lith. Maybe another Arcolith. Actually, another Arcolith would be perfect. I think I could live if I get another Arcolith. Tara, Bat, Pulsar, Bow, Faliferous. What did I tell you guys? This is like... There's definitely like 7 Faliferous in this stack from my boxes. So, I think I have to build a Faliferous deck, or this all would have been for nothing. It's not a bad body. Dial, Bat, Leo, Gleam, Loon. Yeah. First Light, Tunic, Mudslide, and the rare is Farragus. Is that 3 Farragus from this box, guys? That's crazy. It's haunting me. I think I'm being haunted. Both of my box toppers are Farragus, and I've opened 3 Farragus in this box. I think I'm being haunted. I think I have to build the Farragus deck now. I gotta return a slab. I'm gonna have to cancel the stream. I gotta return a slab. Got Pandolence. We got Pheromount, Barabog, Scabacoal, and rare is Brummelings. Haven't seen that in a while. Not a bad non-hollow. I think that I have like 3 or 4 now. Alright. Mudlet, Tuga, Parabib, Fun Guide, Brummicole, Humburst, Porcutide, Anisel, and Dense Fog. Okay, definitely have a good amount of Dense Fogs for my openings. Alright, like I said, Lustragon number 2 of the day would be great. Arclith number 2 would be fantastic. Coastal number 2 would be cool. Spectre's number 2 would actually be, or 3 for the day would be amazing. Plucky, Panda, Mudlet, Boltuga, Barabib. We got Nomodile, Leo Bright, Ruminous, and speak of the coral. We got Coastlith number 2 for the day. All right, so I've got a bunch of Helioliths. I've got 2 Coastalith. If I could get 1 Arclith, I think I'd be okay. All right, so I'm 1 of 3 hollows, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 10 hollows already. I've got to have at least 1 or 2 more available to me. So if either of those can be a Spectrus, a Lustragon, and an Arclith, any of those 3, I'd be a happy man. I'm already pretty happy. Vesubituga was definitely one of the full arts that I wanted. PTA was a great hit. Reverse Plucky, oh my god. Reverse Plucky is awesome. Shine, Plucky, Pandolence, Mudlet, Boltuga, Scavicole, Humburst, Porcutide. Oh, Hollow Golden Fleece. I forgot Hollow Golden Fleece was the thing. That's unfortunate. I mean, not unfortunate. Obviously, I want. Unfortunate for what my counts of what I needed, but I was gonna have at least 1. All right, I think I might be out of hollows, guys. If that's the case, then I can live with this. I'm not super upset. Bow. Fowlerforos. I lied. I'm upset now. Fowlerforos number 42, I think. Alright. It likes me. I get it. Fowlerforos and Pyrogeist. I'm just going to build a deck from those 2, and we're just going to make it work. We don't have a choice now. Glimbat, Nebuleo, Gleam, Room, Burst Light, Tunic, Mudslide. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I was half joking, but I guess not. This is a Pharaohgeist box. 100%. It's a 2, 3, 4, 5. I've opened 5 Pharaohgeists in my 2 boxes. 4 of them was from this box. It likes me. I think I might have to DM Worts on the Reanimator strats and the spicy techs, because it's the only way I'm going to be able to make use out of all these Pharaohgeists. Got Fun Guide, Brummicole, Humbust, Eddie. Got Larvacell, got Daybreak, Ruminous, Soul Stocks, and the rare is Brumalinx. Sure. And try this. Alright, we've got 3 packs left. I think we're out of hollows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, that's 11 hollows, and I think... Oh, we haven't even gotten our Hollow Spirit yet? Oh boy. Alright, so one of these packs has our Hollow Spirit, so we only have 2 packs left to get an actual hollow, which is fine. Alright, Toxic Swarm, Rhinin, Temple, Guardian, Pheromel, Barabog, Scavicole, and... Oh, Dense Fog. Oh no. Oh man, is our last pack gonna have the Hollow Spirit and just make me feel bad? That's okay. I'm not gonna feel bad. Honestly, I've cracked so many packs today. I can't feel bad. Like, I've had a lot of fun cracking packs. And honestly, I've had a lot of fun streaming again. This has actually been really fun. Alright, got Nomodile, Leo Bright, and... Oh boy. Alright, well there goes my hopes for for the hollow. That's another Cybermal. Which, plus the other box, that makes 4. Oh boy. Alright. So we have 4 Cybermals. 4 Cybermals. Only 1 Lustragon. Alright. That's our 12 hollows. And if I'm correct, and I kind of hope I'm not, this should have our Hollow Spirit. Which, not for nothing, pretty cool. So, let's go ahead and just do this. Honestly, regardless, thank you so much for everyone who's been here. Thank you so much for everyone who's liked and followed. This has been a lot of fun. I can't wait to actually create like actual Elestrals content, not just cracking packs. This is going to be a lot of fun. This game is super cool. It's definitely a game I'm going to enjoy creating content for. So stay tuned. Make sure you're subbed because I plan on building a few decks. Last pack past Pandolence. I can't words. Mudlet, Boltuga, Bear Bib, Fun Guide, Scavicle, Humburst, Porkytide, and yep, called it. Here's our Hollow Spirit without fail. And, oh, Exaltus, okay. So, non-hollow rare. Alright. Alright, we did it. Hurrah, we did it. We got there. We cracked all the packs. Let's... yeah. I think that's it. Let's just go over the main hits for today. So, we got our full arts. Actually, getting the extra full art from the loose packs is actually pretty cool. Alright, so we got Spectrus, we got a couple Spectrus, a couple Brontowisps, I ended up with 4 regular Art Celestials, ended up with 2 Spectrus, ended up with 2 Coastaliths. Ended up with a Circle the Sky. Not 2 Circle the Skies. That's cool. Ended up with 3 Nova Cores. So there's that. 4 Cybermouse, 3 Argos, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty decent. We ended up with 3 Curubus. Alright, so 2 Coastalith, 3 Curubus. Ended up with 3 Argos. We ended up with 4 Helioliths. Okay. Not that amazing, but not bad. Probably would have lived with 2. But like I said, now I can play it in multiple decks. Speaking of multiples, 4 Cybermouse. 4 Cybermouse. Only 1 Fleece though. So a little unfortunate. Oh, I should probably sleep up the spirit. Our hollow spirits for our boxes were Tyratlus and Vipyro, which honestly I'm okay with because these are probably like 2 of my favorites. So that's pretty cool. We only ended up with 1 Arcolith, but I can live. I'll try to pick up a couple more. Ended up with a regular Phosphocell along with the full art. And these are the really big hits of the day. Reverse Plucky and full art PTA. Like, this is insane. Like, I can't, honestly, I can't complain. Like, I didn't end up with all the hauls I wanted to, but this is more than enough. Like, this is fantastic. So, I think we're gonna call it a day there. I'm probably gonna take a picture of the hollows for the X, for the Twitters. Yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and follow me, and that way you're up to date on when I stream next. Probably won't be another pack opening stream because this was very expensive, and and then yeah, I think we're gonna start building decks. See what comes first. If we find a good solar mid-range deck, or if I can build the turtle burn deck. We'll see. We'll scour the internet and figure out what we come up with. But until then, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you being here. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Love one another, and never stop gaming. See you next time.